Hey, welcome to the Porch Boys podcast. I'm, of course, your devilishly handsome and hilariously funny and super amazing and awesome John. And there's these two other guys too. I think one's like Midget and the other one's like Seawall or some shit. Either way, it's unimportant. Welcome to the Porch Boys podcast. We are a few days late, but we're here. We're here anyway. Apparently, Seawall had some nonsense to get into on our regular Tuesday episode, so we're here anyway. We're here this day, I guess. What is up, guys? How was your week and a half?
Midget,
Oh,
have you gotten the procedure ready for John yet to turn him into a servitor?
What? Why would you
well,
do
I
that?
mean,
Why would you do that?
I'm familiarizing myself with the ritual, but it's pretty complicated. I'm not sure I have the right viscosity unguents and ointments to apply during the process.
Well,
So,
let me
sort of
know when
sound
you're
like
done so we can finally shut him up.
Yeah, well, I just need some special cupronium wire, and it needs to be shielded against the maligning effects of the warp.
Viscosity.
Before,
The
yeah,
copium.
and right, and the viscosity of the copium injectors has
No.
to be correct.
The seed cosity of the copium.
Seed
Yeah.
custody.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me. See, I'm
It's
still
a, yeah,
studying. I'm
it's a
still
measure of seed.
studying the rituals here.
I mean, he only has one mechadendrite and an eye implant. That's about it.
I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
you nerds are talking about with that
But
shit.
but but you do have your little servo skull buddy there.
talking about the
Yes.
weakness of the flesh.
Yep.
Oh. It is rather weak, though, isn't it?
It is weak.
Like, relative to
Yep.
things that are not weak.
It's an
It is
affront
quite
to the
weak.
Omnissiah.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
That
hail
sounds
the
like
Omnissiah.
sounds like some crazy fucking nerd shit, you guys. So, it's
40K.
funny.
It used to be a bastion of
It's funny,
nerddom, but then they infected it again as well.
Just letting you know, though,
Almost
this is why
falls.
the intro is introduced as it is. I'm just letting you know for that kind of talk. That's
Because
the
we're
reason the intro is
retards
that
and
way.
you're not.
Right, correct.
No,
I
we
am
we're,
above
we
such retardery.
motherfucker. You play with swords.
I do not play.
You no
It
longer
is called
play
sword
with
play,
swords.
that's true. But it is not the same thing. Not the same
Okay,
thing.
John, tell me the differences, advantages, and disadvantages of an arming sword versus a hand and a half sword versus a
All right,
basket hilt bastard sword.
That's just useful information. I don't know what you're talking about. That could actually save someone's life one day. Unlike knowing what the fuck I don't know, a fucking chaos thing is. I don't fucking know.
True.
Like,
That's
yeah.
true. No Ukrainian or Russian is going to knock down my door and say, "Quick, hurry up! Tell me what the name of the asshole who invaded this planet back in
Right.
3540, 35400."
That would be the beast.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. Speaking,
Yeah, but-
okay, can we stop being virgins for just a second? Because KTZ is, we now have a woman amongst us. We have
Oh,
to
there's a
tighten up, boys.
female. We have to
Tighten
fucking.
up, boys.
We have to spurg. We have to simp. We have to.
Please quit cringing at being
We have
God
to
damn
tip the
it.
fedora.
God
Right,
damn it.
Dora, tip it,
Line
tip it.
4 of our founding document, it says simping shall not be allowed.
I thought that was the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not simp.
No, I'm talking about our founding document, not the 11th
Oh,
commandment.
yes. That is true.
It's the
That is
same.
true.
It's the same thing, just different labels.
Yeah.
Don't you know our system of rules and laws is based on the Ten Commandments?
We just bumped that one up because it's more important in our eyes.
Right. So anyway, hi KTZ, hi Leaf. I am drinking currently Maker's Mark, because I have an excess of it at the moment, which I'm hoping that Midget and Steven will help me help
Well, I'll
alleviate me
help.
with this burden.
And I've got rum runners.
Yeah.
And I'm sucking down some Glenlivet 12 year.
Light rum, dark rum, 2 kinds of liqueur, and a 151 floater.
Rum runners are super
Fucking
good. You're gonna get wasted, dude. Like those things will hit you, especially that 151 floater.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're so
Lit.
fucked. I hope you're gonna be okay coming over tomorrow to fucking drink, because
I'll be fine. I'll survive
said-
the trip.
that's true. Yeah, you're a professional. You'll be all right.
I mean, I'm staying the night.
Yeah.
Not
Oh
going
yeah.
nowhere.
Hell yeah.
I might end up head first over the toilet again.
Dude, that would be awesome. That's not my goal. So here's the deal, guys. If I can get Midget to be head first in the bowl, I'm totally gonna
Pass
film it.
out
I'm gonna
until
film
like
it.
2 in the morning.
Yeah. Right. Like on the bowl, like sitting reverse cowgirl on the bowl. Like with your head on the little thing sleeping. With a little fucking tank in the back. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was hilarious, dude. Oh my god. For like hours.
I didn't even know what time it was.
Right. When Rachel came and picked you up at like
Holy
fucking
fuck.
2 in the morning or 2:30. Some shit. That was fun. Anyway, so we got shit to do, guys. We got like an episode to do, I guess. We can't just talk about
Yes.
getting drunk and vomiting all day and like
I wouldn't
drinking
know
all
that
the
feeling.
Yeah. You know,
So,
it's always a good time that leads up to that. You know what I mean? Like it's not
dude,
like,
most of the
oh,
time.
everything sucks and now I'm gonna
Oh,
puke.
hey,
Like
look
no,
who's
like, everything's amazing and now I'm gonna puke.
look who's in the general. Look who's in the general chat, John.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello, Jay. How is the smell of John's hair back there?
See, he's not behind me. I'm not gonna fall for that again.
He's behind
Right?
you, man. Look behind you.
It's just not. I'm not gonna fall for that again. I'm sorry. I'm
He's
just
right
not.
behind me, isn't he?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, I thought he was talking for a second about like Jason. Oh fuck! Thank
No,
goodness.
J. Edgar.
And,
Well,
yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
he's
We
sniffing my
have a guest on the porch. Yeah, he was sniffing your head. I didn't even notice him there. I guess it's this 151.
hair, probably.
Come in.
Evening. So we're about
He's
to get
a
into
stealthy
memes, unless
fucker.
you've got a story about the week to go with.
Oh, what? How, sanctions, man, and they're not going to prevent anything. But hell, okay, sanctions are meant to deter.
I think J. Edgar's been drinking tonight too.
No, I haven't. That's just quite the impression of our administrative branch right now.
Wait, we have an administrative branch?
Yes,
I
dude.
thought there was no one there.
It's a permanent fucking administrative state made of fucking
That's-
unelected, unaccountable, multi-regime, bureaucrats, fucking professional, quote unquote public servants.
Serpents, it's a houseplant and the Joker.
Oh, man.
Well, I guess we might as well move on to the first meme of the night. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I suppose we can look at Stephen King making a fucking retard out of himself yet again.
Yeah, dude. What? How? Like that's the worst
He
thing
was
about Twitter
never smart.
is that like people that you are like amazing otherwise, you get to see their shitty.
Never meet your heroes. You'll
Fuck
only get away.
Twitter.
You'll only
Well-
leave disappointed.
I mean, so I've met a couple of my heroes that were us was awesome, but like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I
I didn't know that's how you felt about me, John.
Now you know, Ed. Now you know.
Yeah, you can take that to the bank.
That's right. Go ahead. See what happens. Take it to the bank.
But yeah, this first one from Stephen King. Mr. Putin has
Argue
made a
fucking
serious
tweet.
miscalculation. He forgot he's no longer dealing with Trump.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, I think I know what I think I know what the miscalculation Putin did. He overestimated Biden by a fucking country mile.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, now I actually have to invade. Like it's almost like this
Right.
Oh, man.
It almost seemed like, here's an opportunity. I might as well. Like,
I love the people that are saying, "Oh well, the reason why he was emboldened to invade was because Trump weakened NATO."
Yeah. Oh,
Jesus
Trump weakened
Christ.
NATO, and he didn't attack because Trump was on his side, and so 4 years until Trump was out, so that he could. Trump had time to weaken NATO. Like, it's this fucking conspiracy theory that, of course, everyone on the right wing is a conspiracy theorist, but like as soon as something happens to their guy,
well,
it's, oh, no,
you
it's
understand.
conspiracy
They got
theories.
it. They got it all figured out.
Of course.
Their Biden State Department says they're right. The fucking
Oh yeah, for sure.
glow faggots.
I mean,
say they're
you're
right.
kind of forgetting the whole Germany making a massive gas pipeline deal with the Russians. making a
That's
making
why
a
that
pipeline
cliff
that bypassed the
surfaced,
Ukraine
Seawall,
entirely.
Because once again they're hypocrites, and once again they can't be arsed to care.
Well,
Right.
the Germans also made a miscalculation in that because, they heard gas pipeline and then they got all this natural gas. What the fuck are we doing with this?
Yeah.
Do we exterminate with this?
Well,
That's-
German's gonna German, dude. They're gonna run a fucking Fourth Reich in the form of the EU. They're gonna import
for
lots
real.
and lots of gas, and they're gonna love it. They're gonna make an early alliance with the Russians, which they're gonna go ahead and turn their backs on and stab. It's just history repeating
They'll
itself.
invade Russia in the winter.
That's right. They're probably gonna do that, like come November,
For the
December,
third time.
or like
Right.
September or so. They're gonna be like, "Oh, it's May. We'll be done. We'll reach
Right.
Moscow by September."
Mm.
Next thing you know,
Well,
Yeah.
let's
We all Poland now.
let's move on
he
to
was
the
Poland's and shit.
Well, let's blitzkrieg in Russian winter to the next meme.
No, we're
Nice.
not. I can wake up now without anxiety that my president started a world war or embarrassed our country again. Thanks, Biden.
That fucking aged well, didn't it?
Oh, and look at this one.
Months later,
Right. It's a month later.
drat the unvaccinated.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh, I see. So they're like an underclass that we can just.
Even though the
Yeah,
military
shoot.
requirement currently is you have to have the vaccine to serve.
Ain't that
The
some shit?
main point is still though that we created an underclass effectively, at least according to the people who that interest, right? That's one thing, like the vax versus unvaxxed thing. Like the people who are vaxxed and who are interested in that kind of dynamic are like, oh look, it's an underclass that we can just use as fodder. Why
Yep.
not?
Well,
Usually they have the fucking blacks for that.
Well, who do you think is largely unvaccinated as a population?
That's true too, yeah.
Yep.
Which is pretty fucking awesome.
Also,
Well.
this goes right on the Democrat agenda.
Right?
Well, scooting along
much,
before we get in
dude.
trouble.
You're exactly fucking right, dude.
I think this is all of us right now.
Discuss this further, actually. Because Mijjt just said I'm right, so let's discuss that topic for another 45
Well, of course
minutes.
he's fucking right.
That's
Of
my
course he's
job,
right.
man. I do that. All right.
And hear all the wonderful, colorful words that Mijjt has to say about the group of people there.
Yes. Well,
Which
I
group of
have
people are we
my
talking?
share. It's a richly culturally enriched heritage group of strong Weewaskangs and shit.
Well, you have lost control.
President Washington, Russia's causing trouble in Ukraine. Shall we deploy the troops?
Who gives a shit about
Oh,
Europe?
good. Yeah, you gives a shit about Europe. Oh my god. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. This is what the entire conversation should have been with Biden. Even like, I know obviously it's not with Biden himself, but like that's how the whole thing should have gone. Like, oh no, Russia's gonna attack. Okay, attack Ukraine. Okay, fuck's that
All
gonna
right.
do with me? Like,
Yeah, they're not a
sucks
NATO
to be them.
member.
Sucks to suck.
Also, those people simping for Tulsi Gabbard made me fucking laugh that she would have prevented this war. She was part of the same group with Dan Crenshaw, I think it's the Young Leaders from the World Economic Forum.
Yeah.
She would have done the same
Surf
shit.
Mommy is a WEF young leader.
Yes, she is.
Sure.
Oh,
She's also
that
a socialist and a great reset
That
advocate, I
hurts.
believe.
That
I don't know.
hurts.
I wouldn't say that without like some kind of
I was gonna
you know,
say, do you have
receipts.
proofs?
We need
Proofs?
receipts.
Proofs?
Yeah, but that extra tan skin, though, man.
I mean, that much more exotic.
Well, Scootin'.
Thank you, if you would.
No.
I love this one.
In one way, Putin did us favor. Historically, every president running for re-election during a war has won. Fuck you! I'm serious. Oh, I guess she got fucking ratioed.
Well, obviously.
Right? Fuck you! I'm serious. Anything that keeps Trump out of the White House, I embrace. Whiny beach, he's clinging to pearls and trying to police my tone will be Barakucho.
Mario 64? What the fuck?
If Trump gets back in office, we'll have the casualties from the war and the genocide of LGBTQIA BBQ people. And I'm not fucking kidding. Thank you, Amanda Winry, for your
anime profile
erudite take. Yeah, she's erudite with her fucking retarded Twitterness.
Winry, that has dual purpose there. You know, it's the Asian accent joke and the spurging joke.
That's right.
All in one.
But yeah, look, that was a hardcore fucking ratio right there.
Oh, that is oof. Yeah, that is
oof.
Big oof. Oh my god.
He hasn't turned the comments off yet.
You mean it's still live? Did you just give us a live check?
No.
I was talking about at the time for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought you were checking in on things.
Bubble would be grayed out.
You could make yourself useful, Ed, while you're here.
Yeah. Also, the whole presidents historically won re-election during a war. Yeah, those were at least in the public mind popular wars to an extent.
This one is not.
This one's not. Nobody. That's true. That's not true. There's bots. NPCs got the next download or upload, I guess, or download.
Yeah. No. What I mean, historically, the previous wars where quote unquote unpopular presidents won, they were still popular wars.
Shall we, you guys? Because Bush was not popular, but remember, you don't change horsemen in the middle of. You don't change generals.
But the war. But remember,
unless it's a relay race, then you definitely change people and horses.
That's right. All right, so let's move on.
Well, no, I want to touch on that for just a second too, because you all made the point of. I mean, it is the bots out there that are trying to.
Oh, dude, I just finished that game. I just finished that game, Metro 2033.
They're out there trying to make this as popular as they possibly can right now, and
not working.
It's not working. It's as effective as trying to make fucking fetch happen. Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like bots that are in favor. Like you saw, there's like this whole thing going around. It was of like pages and pages. If you search for, if there's a draft, I will go. I'll fight like for Ukraine or something like that. It was just every single one of them was saying the exact same phrase, like every single one of them for pages and pages and
motherfucker,
pages.
You don't need a draft if you want to fight.
Honestly, you guys, this is why I find it. This is why I find it so unimportant to spend our time talking about it, because at this time there's so much misinformation and disinformation floating around, and fucking propaganda and lies.
You know what's funny? Speaking of the bots. Yesterday, I came across the trend, and I put it in your Discord and my Discord, where 25th Amendment was trending. And I looked down through the trend, and I read through the trend. And it was, at one point, 50-1. People complaining about people talking about the 25th Amendment to people actually talking about using the 25th Amendment. 50-1.
Yeah.
And they wondered why it was trending at 17,000 tweets in an hour.
Right, of course, yeah. I mean,
because it was like 50 MAGA guys that were, and half of them were joking about it.
Right.
Shall we?
We shall.
I just fucking finished. I just finished that game, Metro 2033 Redux. So I'm all about this. People like sheltering in the underground metro stations, and like the war going on above, and the nukes drop, and like it becomes inhospitable on the surface, and they like survive in the metro underground for like years until they emerge onto the radiated surface, and there's like mutants and shit.
Basically Fallout, but like, so it sounds like Fallout. But what's funny is when you said Metro the first time, I don't know why, but my brain went right to Metroid instead, and I was like, "There's a Metroid 2023." Like, what do you? That's funny.
Yeah, what about?
But yeah, that sounds just like Fallout though.
Yeah, but it's set in Russia and it's based on a novel from before all that nonsense.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up the novel, but the game was fun enough to play. But I'm about it.
You guys.
Yeah, but this fucking take, this broke fucking take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
But
You know, I bet you I don't even have to look at this guy's early life section.
You could.
You probably should.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there he is.
There he is there. A spitting image.
Fucking
It's
coping
not
and seething when he sees
mouth
someone
and
not wearing a
nose.
mask.
Right.
Also, if you look closely at this picture, a little hard to see, there are several non-masked people in this group.
Right.
They're also not social distancing like they're supposed to.
Oh, well, I
they're
guess
vaccinated.
Actually, Ukraine is only 35% vaxxed.
they're fully vaccinated and boosted.
Only 6% is boosted.
Okay.
So.
Speaking of actualies.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god.
This guy got sentenced to
Brilliant,
75 days in prison.
That's it.
Yeah,
No,
but that's not even true. Like,
that-
how could you
you
be
should
in
do that.
75 days in prison? That's stupid. It's less
It is
than a
stupid,
year.
but for that-
You'd be in
but for
fucking
It's
county
misdemeanor.
jail. Like, what the fuck?
But for that image alone, well worth it. I would do 75 days in prison to have an iconic image like that.
Oh, yeah.
You can meme into so many things.
Oh, my
Like
God.
this.
Look at this. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it says so much with so little. Like,
Yeah.
Could you possibly put a wall of text into this so I can understand what's going on?
Right here,
Yeah.
carefully crafted
Please label
to
everything
make
in.
it make sense. Yeah.
Well, this is Putin. This is Ukraine.
Right.
This is a
No,
white
he's gotta be
supremacist. This
that
is a
guy-
slave owner.
That guy you
Right.
pointed out as the white supremacist has to have, like, a speech bubble that's, like, massively taking the top part. And this is bad because, like...
Oh my god. Like this, but that's the whole point of memetics is something like just like this. Super simple. Took probably 10 minutes for someone to do.
Some of this blending here maybe have taken longer, so there's definitely
It
some
took
higher
over
level.
9,000 hours.
Will you
in
stop
MS Paint.
actually?
I know. The point stays regardless of the actually.
It took 9,000 hours in MS Paint.
Right.
One pixel at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seawall, please let us make jokes. It's okay.
It's simple. It's simple, but I respect the craftsmanship.
Sure. But it's still about the point.
Yeah.
That's being
The
made.
point is it's simple. There is one word
yeah.
and one face that we can
Right,
see,
that's
and that's it.
And it's like,
And we
but
get
there's so much more behind the
everything
image, right?
behind this.
Yeah. It's actually based on like a truth, like something that actually happened and what it represented, and like you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
There's layers to it. It's fucking great. It's like an ogre.
You
with layers.
could have just stopped at based.
Yeah, that
You didn't have to say on or whatever else came out of here.
Well, moving on.
Based.
I feel like I am watching George Floyd die again. Only the country version. They can't
Yeah.
breathe.
Yeah, I only like the rock and roll version. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know what
We
the
all
K-pop
stand
is coming out
around
back in the day.
yelling, "This is wrong," but help us to stop it. Maybe we'll press them with federal charges.
We're going to
Find
arrest
them guilty of
perhaps.
fucking hate crimes and
Right.
arresting their fucking civil rights or whatever. God fucking damn. Maybe we'll put up a mural for Ukraine. Huh? Maybe we'll get white people to pray in front of it.
And then we'll get struck
Jesus
by lightning.
Christ. And a big ugly fucking statue in the middle of an intersection somewhere. Jesus Christ.
Hey, hold on. I just want you guys to know that with my name and my image attached to this, you guys are going to draw an audience, and you guys have violated
Yeah.
YouTube terms of service about 4 times.
You gonna bail on us, Jay? You
Right,
gonna bail on us?
you're gonna fuck off too. Oh my god, that's hilarious, Ed. That was really good. That was a good use of that. That was good.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think we all agree what's happening over there is fucked. What we're doing is basically our version of coping.
And seething.
Coping and seething. We're basically diffusing the pain with alcohol and dark humor.
Yeah, gallows humor even.
Yeah. Because look, I don't like either side in this conflict. I don't have a dog in this fight.
Right. That's the main point. That's the main point. Is we don't
I
have
do kind of like to watch Globo
have
Homo seethe.
a dog in this fight. Well, that's why they're seething, is because they have the fight, not us. I don't give a shit less about Russia or Ukraine, right? But like, I mean, who's going to launder their money if Ukraine's now?
I do love to see neolibs BTFO. That's my dog in the fight. Like, let's BTFO neolibs.
Well, it's more like watching the fight, not necessarily having a dog.
Oh, I'm cheering it on. Let's do it. Neolibs BTFO eternally.
And a big ass cigar, while you're putting bets down.
Well, the thing is, okay, we're sitting on the roof of the building next door in fucking lawn chairs watching the dog fight. We're not even in the fucking stadium. That's how little we care. Right. We're not even paying to enter.
Didn't even get tickets.
Yeah, we're just sitting on a fucking roof looking through binoculars.
On the other side of the fucking street from the stadium.
Yeah, exactly. We don't care.
Statler and Waldorf?
Yeah, dude, exactly. Right there on the north side, across the street from fucking Cubby World. And you can watch the game from somebody's roof. Or from somebody's, like, balcony. Alright, so enough of this fucking nonsense about,
about
worshiping Saint Floyd.
Ukraine.
That's heresy, comparing Ukraine to Saint Floyd.
Obviously, January 6th, I think we can all agree that January 6th was worse than the Russian invasion of Ukraine. I mean, obviously, right? We can agree on that.
Clearly. More people died and everything.
Oh, way more people. At least like 40 Gorillion died in January 6th.
It's
insane.
I remember the 40 Gorillion.
40 Gorillion. Yeah. But,
Hashtag 40 Gorillion.
I like this one because, for one thing, the 2014 annexation of the Crimea came with, like, a lot of footage on 4chan. Like, it was an excellent harvest. There was a lot of great footage with a lot of good context. Not a whole lot of disinformation and fucking lies like we're getting right now, where, everyone's posting the same, like, 6-second clips coming out of the theater. And a lot of the vehicles you're seeing aren't painted with the Z or the V of the invading forces, but, like, they're being claimed as Russian kills. And, like, the uniforms are similar. The difference is white and red bands for Russians and fucking blue bands for Ukrainians. And, like, so there's a lot of fucking disinfo, and it's not a good time on 4chan these days, I'm afraid. It's not fun like 2014 was. 2014 was, like, fantastic. And now, like, no, he's absolutely right. Look at this guy sleeping in his fucking mask. Now is the fucking chance. He sees an opportunity here. This is... What are they going to do? Write him a strongly worded letter.
So you misunderstand. Like, when he didn't invade while Trump was president, because Trump was busy weakening NATO for him, so that he could then invade.
Trump could literally just order U.S. troops not to respond to NATO calls.
No. We just now decided that this whole time that was the plan, right? So, like, that was the plan.
Despite all the criticisms of NATO and being like, oh, Trump is like, well, I guess that was their claim.
Always been at war with Eurasia, dude. Come on.
That's right. Oh my god, I hate this reality.
It's the worst, dude.
I'm fine with it. I got popcorn, a lot of guns.
I don't have enough guns.
I don't have enough either.
We should get the Ukraine treatment. Why are we sending all of our guns to Ukraine? Can't we have some fucking guns?
Right, give me a gun.
Can we please repeal the NFA?
Those would be shit guns. If the government gave us guns, like, what would they be like? They would, like, They
It would probably be like the worst guns.
Cheapest ARs that you could get, but they cost as much as like a mid-end.
They'd be like
they wouldn't cost as much because they're government supplied, remember?
Oh, right, so they'd be free.
And by the way, the quality of gun that you get would depend on if you sign a contract or not, remember?
Oh, God. Yeah, that's true.
Let's not get bugged. Let's not get...
Yeah.
Let's not go off into that, shall we? Move on?
Yep. Left can't meme.
Lol. Oh my god, this is just... Why do they do this? Why are they like this, lads? It's like immediately unappealing. It's instantly...
So, first of all, if you look at the top...
It's labeled satire. Look at that shit.
The satire. So also, Occupy Democrats... even on lefty Wikipedia, you can look it up right now. It is described as a fake news source. Like specifically, even by lefty Wikipedia, it is described as a fake news source. So even the left isn't fans of Occupy Democrats. It's just it's their version of their
hold on.
Memes.
Hold on.
No,
back the fuck up.
We have an expert.
Back up on that. No.
Occupy Democrats is a PAC. It's a political action committee.
That's not where I was going to go with that. Occupy Democrats is marked as fake news on Wikipedia so that when they get shit wrong like this, they just point to say, look, it's fake news. You don't have to take it seriously. But meanwhile, when you go on Twitter and see the posts getting retweeted and shoved around there, all the people that believe in Occupy Democrats believe it is the holy text.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that gives if they get marked if they get marked as fake news on lefty Wikipedia, it's so that they have plausible deniability.
Yeah,
that's a strategy.
Yeah,
dude. Edgar is really getting into the politics of it. We exist in a fourth generational warfare world. Like everything is an information attack.
Oh man,
everything is subversion. Everything is fucking...
everything is though. That's the thing. It's like because everyone forgets that these are people behind these. Like, people are extremely fallible. People fuck up all the time. Doesn't matter what level you're at.
You can count on
it. You're gonna fuck up, right? So like, not everything is like this carefully crafted like trying version of reality. Like it's more like chess moves.
I'm saying it's all in alignment. I'm not saying it's all coordinated. I'm just saying it's all in alignment.
And as Jay put it,
everyone's
it's just
retarded.
It's just a basic tactic the left is using because they know Occupy Democrats, at least the ones in the know that Occupy Democrats can make a lot of mistakes, but they don't care. Occupy Democrats is red meat for the useful idiots. That's what it is.
That's exactly true. That's exactly true because, of course, any reasonable person could look at that and be like, "This is utter nonsense," even if they would typically agree with that.
But I think Occupy Democrats are true believers.
Like I said, it's for like boomers, though. It's for boomers, like left-wing boomers, to be like, "Oh, look how fucking hilarious this is!" Like, even though they're not funny and they're not.
This is pretty Facebook tier.
Right. That's what it started out as a Facebook group. Right? It started out as a Facebook group, so that's it's for like left-wing boomers, and then it kind of goes out to like the Twitter sphere or whatever, and then you got the bots underneath it, agreeing wholeheartedly with it. Like it's just, it's a propaganda machine for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Plausible deniability is where it's at, though, bro. Everybody's got that these days. You got 2 or 3 degrees of separation between yourself and the fucking deed. Like, Clinton's got that shit down to a science.
Well, that depends on what your definition is.
I mean, that's about as close as I think as they ever got to him. So. I mean, and he jizzed on that dress, so what are you going to do?
Allegedly jizzed on that dress.
I think he admitted fucking perjury.
Well, yeah, I mean, she had the dress with the stain on it.
I mean, after the fact, I think in an interview, didn't he literally admit that he lied in an interview on TV?
I believe he did. That's what led to the impeachment in the first place. Was then what led to the impeachment overall was like the
No,
like
during an interview after the impeachment process,
after
he
the
was like,
impeachment.
He
"Oh yeah, I
confirmed it.
totally
They
fucking."
suspected he perjured himself.
Right, that's
And
what
there
they
was some
he confirmed
evidence, but then he
it.
just admitted it after he was free and clear.
Yeah,
Right,
Jesus
I
Christ,
was like I
dude!
was like
Like,
fucking
what the
7
fuck?
or
These
some shit. I don't
people
fucking know.
know you can't touch them,
Yeah, I
and
didn't know. Yeah.
and you better know that if you give them up, they can touch you even in the depths of prison.
Oh yeah.
They can get to you.
Even in your
The
And
little
depths they want to
solitary
touch me in? I was
suicide-proof
hoping they would
cell,
touch
it
me in the
gets
depths
you.
of.
I know you were, Jan.
Well,
I know
moving on to
you
the next
were.
left camp meme.
I didn't hear what he said, but okay, damn it.
He said he was super thirsty for the
Yeah.
depths.
Yeah.
Nice. Then he
I'm
muted
so
himself.
glad Trump won. I'm tired of all these snowflakes getting hurt by words.
Happy holidays. He, him pronouns, by the way.
Do you know what the standard? Do you know what the actual right-wing response would be?
Here I'm seeing.
Mug.
Merry Christmas, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he should be Chad.
Yeah,
He should be bearded
There's
Chad
like
and
50
say Merry
people on
Christmas.
the right that might care about this.
Ma'am.
Like, that might actually react that way. Like, there's
Yeah.
like 50 of them. Maybe. Maybe. That's just like being generous. Like, maybe
Why are
that
we
many.
doing this one?
Left
It's a
hand meme.
left hand meme.
yeah.
I see. More in
yeah.
that vein, I suppose.
Yep. Well,
There's a whole
They
Twitter
most
account
certainly
about
cannot.
left hand
I think this is further appreciation for that.
yeah.
which is like
phenomenon.
constant daily affirmation, you know, that
That's
Yeah, and the thing
That's
is, they try to say,
right.
"Oh, you know, you're just intimidated by trans people that want to be called." It's saying, "No,
yeah.
I just don't want to be forced to say something I don't believe."
like, I mean-
Yeah, well, they think that if you were forced to say something you didn't believe, then it would manifest itself into reality.
When in actuality, the only way to do that is going to take multiple generations of forcing it at gunpoint.
Well,
and-
that's called
and-
progress. See,
yeah, they got
Well,
time
no.
to retire.
that's
multiple
called
generations
right.
at gunpoint.
They've got your kids. They've got all the institutions. They're teaching them. You have no right. You have no right to say anything about your children's education. You know, the governor of Virginia said that.
Mhm.
Right.
who was
This
then
is-
thrown
this
out
is-
of office.
Well, I mean,
And
And
doesn't-
multiple states are
regardless
now
of
passing
whether he
laws
was rejected,
that are legally
it's the
requiring the
fucking
schools
platform.
under penalty of firing all administrators to reveal what they're teaching to kids, as well as
Yeah.
allowing for parents to anonymously report teachers.
By the way, Florida showing out with its
Yeah.
fucking bill
Yeah.
recently passing the House, and so the Senate Appropriations Committee is about to pass that shit into the General Senate, and that's
I don't
gonna
know if you
pass.
guys did.
And then
I
our
actually read
fucking
that bill. I
emperor
actually read that bill, and
is
it
gonna
does
fucking
not
sign that
say.
bitch.
Does
It
not
doesn't say "don't say gay," does it?
Right.
Yeah, it just
Doesn't
says,
say
look,
that at all.
if you,
It's entirely fucking misrepresented. isn't it?
exactly the
Yeah.
bill I've read,
It's like 3
I've skimmed the bill.
pages, 4
All it says is, if a child comes to teachers saying this stuff, you have to tell the parents,
like,
unless
we've
there's
been
signs of
over
abuse.
this, but Seawall, we've been over this. But my point to you, and you just actually said this, you skimmed the bill, and it's like John said, you skimmed the bill in what, 5 minutes? Because it's what, less than 20 pages?
No, it's 4 pages.
It's 4 pages.
Four fucking pages.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is like so. This is why I love living in Florida. This is why I love our governor. Like, it's simple. It's straightforward. It's
Every single member of your
common fucking
House
sense.
and your Senate can read it quickly before they debate it.
Yeah.
and there's no
Read the
debate to be
shit
had
before they go
because
to
it's
court,
perfectly
like-
reasonable.
Yeah.
Right? It's not. There's no fucking pork talking about Broward County gets $20 gazillion for their school district.
Right. None
You
of
know,
that
to
shit.
make up
I have
for the
I have a question
Holocaust.
about that bill, though, actually, for you Florida people.
Okay.
What page is the provision where all the trans people and the gay people get put onto the boxcars? Because that's
right.
what MSNBC told me was in it.
That's on the
That's-
secret fifth page that was not released to the public.
That's right. That's right.
Only the Democrat members of the Florida House and Senate know about. So, yeah, that's not really real. Unless you're one of them, then it's real.
So yeah. Well,
Holy fuck!
Any
This
brackets
is fun.
around them.
This is still fun. You guys got me
Scooting
to show
along.
up.
Yeah, I like the blackface Trudeau. That's a really good touch.
Yeah.
That's an excellent touch.
Boris is drinking blood, which is nice. Which of course Biden is dripping blood over Boris.
And Trudeau has blood on his hands too. I mean, just a pile of fucking
He's
bodies.
also in blackface, so that's really what's most important.
Yeah.
At least he's in blackface.
Yep. Canadian's first black prime minister.
In blackface. He's an ally. He's he's standing in solidarity.
Oh, it's depressing.
Yeah.
And then this is what Ukraine has put out.
Maybe
Oh my
maybe if
God.
Ukraine put out, then we wouldn't be in this situation.
Jesus Christ, that's right.
Got him.
Jeez, man, this is kind of weak. I'm sorry.
Ukraine are not known for their meme smithing. Like, that's not one of their exports.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Their government is not known for meme smithing. Individual Ukrainians, though, some of those guys are pretty fucking based.
Yeah. I was saying, like, as it, like, part of their GDP, not much of it is meme smithing.
That's
They're not sending us their best.
Right.
Their exports on memes are very low yearly.
Right, exactly. Or at least the quality of those exports are low.
Well, it's a combination.
Typically. Right, yeah, of course. Yeah.
There's a reason the market doesn't demand Ukrainian memes.
But,
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a reason the market doesn't demand Ukrainian memes.
Right.
Yeah.
If they were good, people would want them.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I've got a special one for you, Midget, just to make you very happy.
Oh,
God.
I feel special.
Breaking, Russia just sank an American warship in the Black Sea. Google USS Liberty for more information.
I do like this one. Thank you.
Yeah,
you
that's,
made me happy. And you liked it. Thank you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I liked it, I think.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. That's a heart from us.
Yeah. There's a heart from us. That was funny. I always like those. Like
this is breaking news. You really do need to look into this.
Oh no, Saint.
Hang on. Like 1 sec. Like when I'll see posts, I'll be like, there's this website's offering really cheap gyms. Look, Google Ruby Ridge for more details.
Ruby Ridge.
Those are fucking brilliant. I love those. Because, like, somebody's gonna, right? Somebody hadn't heard of it, and they're gonna. Right. It might be, like, one person, but who cares, right? That's hilarious. And cool.
Yeah, and you know what? Red pill is dropped.
Right. That's loading it up in the artillery and just firing.
Yep.
Boom. Hopefully hit something. We'll see. Yeah.
We've got more. We'll keep shooting.
Right,
it'll hit something.
That's right.
Artillery really did cause more casualties than
it's indirect fire, yeah. I mean
any other method in a war. So yeah, everyone, Google USS Liberty. It's breaking news. It just sank. It just sank in the Black Sea.
Yep, you better Google that quick. And tell all your friends before you Google it, too. They should know, too.
That's right. Tell everyone else. Tell everyone you know.
Before you Google it, because they need to Google it immediately after you tell them.
Right. Right then and there.
Yeah.
Make sure you watch them.
you guys, breaking news and fucking based.
Okay.
Canceled comedian Louis C.K. to perform in Kiev despite Russian invasion.
Huh. No, wait. What? Is that like a B article?
No, it's real.
It's not a B article. That's a New York Post article. That's not
it's real.
B. Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I will wish him the best. I would not advise a trip into a war zone.
Did you guys see that?
I think he'll.
That didn't give a fuck.
I think everybody there could appreciate some Louis C.K. I don't doubt that.
If you're going to a comedy show in fucking Kiev right now,
but like
fuck the comedian performing. Who's going to see that show?
Not
20 kilometers from the front.
Right? Who's gonna go fucking see it? He's like, oh yeah, I know we're getting shelled right now, but like, fucking, let's go see Louis C.K. real quick, you guys. Like, what? We bought the tickets months ago, and we gotta go.
He's gonna do it.
Yep, so.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Scooting along to the next one.
God bless him. Hopefully he makes it out, man. Thoughts and prayers, and
all that
shit. Yeah.
Or he gets caught behind the lines and becomes a fucking warlord.
I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if he's got it in him to be a warlord. I don't know, dude.
He
I mean, he's
might be.
charismatic, but like not in that kind of way. Like not in like a leadership way.
No, he might like get some Russian girlfriends or whatever.
He
All
might
right,
get a
moving
couple.
on,
Yeah. Moving on.
please.
Nice.
Yep.
Where's our producer?
A good stone toss edit.
It is an edit. I'll point that out. Boobs ass. Ass extends his hand. Perhaps we can make a partnership. Boobs says, perhaps indeed.
And then
Oh,
solidifies that partnership.
behold.
It is Vosh-ish.
Voshish, deformed
Vosh-ish.
child enthusiast.
Right.
Yes, indeed. I think we can cast a collective shadow over him in
Right.
scorn.
I never thought I would die fighting next to a boob man. What about a friend?
Yeah. What
I
about
can do that.
And this one's kind of in a similar vein.
Oh no, this one. Oh no.
In this
I'm
magic
gonna discord for
closet,
this one.
you can enter as your secret identity, then emerge as your real self, like Superman. And don't worry, this will be our secret. Nobody will tell your parents. So who wants to try first? It's a happy magic closet with lots of rainbows and furry stuff.
If you guys ever want to, and this is going out to the chat as well.
Where's that fucking, where's that, grinder? Seawall. Where's that fucking...
Wood chipper?
Yeah. Can you start that up for a second? I'm gonna go grab a beer. I'll be back. I'll just look the other way while you guys, handle business.
Jay, would you mind gassing up really quick for me while I try to turn it over?
Yeah, you gotta prime it 10 times. And you gotta start it on choke.
There we go! Purring like a kitten!
That sound.
No, I'm playing.
Did we actually lose Ed? Or like what's going
No,
on?
No, from 9 o'clock.
I'm listening to what's going on in the background of Mijjt's microphone.
Oh, the usual.
Yeah, move it along while he deals with that shit.
I lost it real fast, yeah.
You lost it real fast.
She did.
Yeah.
This is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Low gas prices.
Yeah.
It is the male fantasy right there, dude. That is. Like, oh my god, $1.06? That would be amazing.
Well, it was 91 cents when I drove down by you guys in
yeah, well, it ain't that anymore.
2020.
Yeah, it ain't that anymore.
Jesus, you guys got sub $1?
In Georgia, they did.
At one point.
Damn.
At one point, we did.
In Wisconsin, we hit 93 cents. Two
Damn,
towns over from me.
Lowest I ever got was like sub 2.
Yeah, now we're like 345 ish.
Jesus.
Fucking
yeah.
How are my gas prices better? Because mine are at like, what was it, like 309, I think.
Well, like recently?
Yeah.
Like the last week or so? Okay, because we're at I'm at 349 at the one near me, the one that I go to. So like, I don't know how everyone else is, but I imagine it's similar. Within like 10 cents of it.
Well,
right?
this must have been set in a dystopian horror future.
Where we didn't die for Ukraine, and therefore we had decent gas prices, right? Must have been an alternate.
Oh, never mind. We're at 330 right now. I guess there was a bit of a spike. Could have sworn. I think
it was very
earlier
recent,
this week. It was like
early this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously, it was like within the past few days it spiked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here in parts of California already over 6. Come on, let's see over $10 a gallon gas in California.
Ed, you don't have to worry about it for another 48 hours. You said because you just filled up.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. He
6 weeks. I thought you were driving like fuck back and forth right now.
No, I only live 5 miles from work, and I've got a 30-gallon tank.
Oh, okay.
You know
Well,
what,
I thought
Ed?
you were driving back and forth like crazy recently.
And I work
No.
about 20 feet from. I live about 20 feet from work, so pretty fucking awesome. Pretty good on the gas mileage there.
Holy fuck, we got a Russian soldier in
I
our
bet,
chat.
John, I bet your fucking car doesn't move for days, motherfucker.
It's true. It
I
doesn't.
bet your car doesn't move for fucking
It's
days.
very true.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Knowing you don't leave the house if you don't fucking have to, bro. God damn.
He doesn't leave the house unless he's out of weed.
Well, then that rarely happens. So.
Right, exactly. He's good.
Uh.
He's stuck.
Uh,
He's right where he wants to be. Needs
Right,
to
exactly.
be.
Where I want to be, and like we have a gym here, so I can just walk. You know, right there.
I'm kind of
I don't
similar.
have
I
to
probably
Is it in
I
good
probably leave
shape?
the
Have
house
they fixed
like
the gate yet, John?
twice a week.
What?
Have they fixed the gate yet, John? Have they
No.
fixed it?
No, of course not.
Of course
That would
they
be
fucking haven't.
something ridiculous. Yeah, you would expect them to like do something that's ridiculous. How dare you? Oh shit! Saints in the chat, and then also this Russian guy that we are already banned.
Nuked from orbit.
Yeah,
So
used the Fago laser on him. Done.
actually, the banner hammer 88.
Saint shouldn't accept being drafted.
Yeah.
He should instead honk his horn and drive slowly down the interstate.
Doesn't have a
around the
truck. He doesn't
Beltway.
drive a truck anymore, man.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he's in He's a mechanic now.
Oh, well, I guess that's better than driving. You can go around fix it. You get paid more too. Shit.
No, I think he actually said it was a downgrade in pay.
Oh,
What?
shit. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really shitty.
So
That sucks, dude. Because I mean, if there's anything the country needs more than truckers, it's truckers need fucking mechanics.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean,
My mechanics need tool guys.
Yeah, well,
and
that's
tool guys
you,
need
isn't
a
it?
manufacturing base.
God damn! I wish that manufacturing base was here in the United fucking States.
Moving
rather
along.
than in China. God fucking damn it!
Just
Everyone's like Pikachu face that Germany, bought their gas from Russia. How about
Not only
we
that, but they
put
said no to
everything
kicking the
into
Russians out of
goddamn
SWIFT.
China? How about we, Pikachu face everything is in China for the United States and most of the Western world as a result. Jesus, man. Pikachu face as fuck. Shocked. Alright. Well,
For
magpies,
you
they're fucking
anti-statists
smart, huh?
here.
Yeah, dude. Fucking become ungovernable, dude. Don't track me, bitch. Me and my
Yeah,
homies.
I
me and the
prefer not
homies
to be
don't love being
tracked, thank you.
Do you have a
Me and my
smartphone?
homies hate being tracked.
I ain't some dumbass bluebird, motherfucker. I'm a
Right.
magpie. They're smart
That's
as
right.
shit. They're
Dude, they are.
dangerously
There's
smart.
superstitions about them. There's like legit superstitions about magpie and like how they'll haunt you and shit. Like unless you
Yeah,
like,
man.
there's some weird shit. Like if you have to wave to a magpie if you
They
see
do
it, 'cause
live a long
otherwise like they'll
time.
chase you and shit. Like they'll hold a grudge against you if you don't wave to them. It's some weird like superstition shit.
Well, they live a long time, and
Yeah.
they're very fucking smart. Yeah,
It's true.
and they learn just
And
about
they're
everything.
ungovernable. They're like, don't track me, motherfucker. I'm out.
That's right. I'm
So-
trying
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I prefer not to be tracked myself. I can.
Oh, this next one.
know how to feel.
I like this next one. It's unrelated to everything, but
Razor fist.
Very
Dice's idea of diversity was putting black and Asian chicks in the evil empire. Activision's idea of diversity was black female Nazis in Call of Duty. Which is just pure sexism. Think about it. Yet another strong, independent woman of color slaving over a hot oven.
fucking really like slow clap.
Well, Seawall, thank you for that little diversion, I suppose.
And then the whole Twitter started clapping.
The whole porch clapped.
Yeah,
Yep.
the whole porch clapped. That's right.
apparently all one of me.
I clapped too. What? I started it. What did
He
I
clapped
started
real
the slow
slow.
clap. I started the slow clap, dude.
Yeah, you were the slowest clapping
Actually.
motherfucker in the whole porch.
On the whole fucking porch. Yeah.
Moving along.
Anyway, moving along.
Clear violation of the nap here.
Oh, see, yeah. I mean, I'll be keeping my shoes on in your dirty, shoeless home. No, you will not. I mean, unless I'm okay with it, I guess. But like, what the fuck? What a piece of shit.
Honestly, around
If
here,
someone
I would
asks you
advise
to,
it. I would
so
advise you leave your shoes on. You know what though? It makes coming and going in and out the
I
door
agree.
onto the
I
porch
usually
and back very, it just leave them on. I'm
right.
sorry.
We're gonna sweep anyway. Like, don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, I'm not going to sweep, and that's why I would advise you wear your shoes because I don't do that. So, wear your
Hey,
shoes
if you ever visit me in my
and
place,
keep
feel
shit from getting to the bottom of your feet and your socks and shit.
Hey,
Right.
if you guys ever
Just
visit
wear
me in
your
my place,
shoes.
you can go shoot or shoeless. I don't care.
See, that's the thing is like when I'm at my place, I'll like basketball shorts and like a little shirt.
And you're stuck, and you're not
But
going
then,
nowhere. You're not
right,
getting your floors dirty, bro.
right. But then
Vacuum
when I
it once a
do
month, and
leave,
you're good, like straight.
when I do leave, I like if I go to like your house or someone else's house, I'm shoes on the entire time. So I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of like my little policy. Like I don't like taking my shoes off at other people's houses. Like that's weird to me for some reason. I don't have like a real reason. Just is.
I feel good when I can because, they take care of their shit. Like I said, I would advise that you don't because I don't.
Right.
So,
And also, to be fair, John, not only do you go shooed the whole time, or shot it should be actually,
shod.
Shod,
That's
you're
right.
but not only
correct.
do you go shot the whole time, but you also go with your derby on the whole time. I've seen
That's
you do
true.
it.
For real.
It's true.
It's a
Yeah.
newsie.
Well, right now
Newsy.
I've actually got a cap right now, a ball cap. That says
What?
Slain Irish Whiskey Triple Cast.
I
That's what
was
I'm
gonna
wearing right
say,
now.
okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, how do you fit all your hair under it?
Oh, it's themed. It's themed. Yeah, yeah. So I'm Slain Irish Whiskey. So it might not be like a newsie or anything like that, but it is Irish whiskey
What about
themed.
the newsie I sent you, man?
I've got that hanging up on my closet knob right now. Like I've got it. It's there. It's with my other hat. I've got
It's a
like three
nice
hats.
one though, right? Fucking hand
Yeah, dude, I
woven,
like it.
dude. Real shit.
Yeah. I'll wear it, it's special just for you, Mijjt. I'll wear it for you tomorrow.
Do that, dude. That
I
would be
will.
dope.
I'll fucking do it.
You'll do the lacy lingerie too. The one that you like.
That was already discussed. We had already agreed on that.
Yeah, he just put us on blast, man.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, Damn, bro.
Scoot
was
I'm
supposed to be
seriously
on the
reconsidering
down
letting
low.
you join us, Ed. I'm seriously reconsidering it. All
I
right.
know, dude. And to think
Join
that,
us
Ed,
tomorrow.
I got you that other lacy get up.
Right.
And to think we don't even want you now. I
I
can't
don't know
even
if
get
you're
it
Scooting
up.
along.
I'm going to think about this, and I can't even get it up.
I'll just have to bury my sorrows in Gen Z then. Sorry.
Oh, you bury something somewhere, I'll bet.
Moving along.
I love making you all uncomfortable. That's so funny. Oh my god.
This isn't real.
No.
This can't be real. Stop.
It's not. It's some weeb shit. It's some
This is some goofy ass weeb shit. This is not real.
Weeb
Seen it? I've seen it.
Is that what that is? Is she a gunnery sergeant? She's a fucking gunny? I don't think so.
Right.
No, I don't think that's a
think
gunny
so.
patch, is it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It should
echelons
have.
is a
Yeah, it's
sergeant.
got crossed
And the-
rifles
and the
and
crossed
3
rifles makes
fucking
it the gunny, yeah.
stripes.
Yeah, 3 stripes as a 3 stripes for a sergeant, and then
Yeah.
No.
rifles,
It is not a
gunnery.
gunnery sergeant. The gunnery sergeant has
She
2
lacks
bands on
the
the bottom as
rockers.
well.
She lacks
Oh,
the
you know what? I think
rockers.
you're right.
She's
I
got
think
no
you're right, yeah.
rockers.
Yeah, no
Got the
rockers.
2 echelons in the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
She's
That's
got
fair.
no
Which
rockers.
one is that
Where
then?
are her rockers?
Which one is that? What's the?
She's a
Underneath her uniform.
Lance Corporal
That's purple. Does not a sergeant. I
or
don't
a
know.
rifleman.
I know. Well, I know. Army. 3 echelons means sergeant, and then it adds on, including
Right,
yeah,
the
like,
staff
for example, if you
sergeant.
had the little hanger on
She'd
the
be a
bottom.
sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sergeant gets okay. The lance sorry, the yeah, I think it. Yeah,
Lance corporal is
the lance corporal and up gets the
E4?
crossed rifles.
E3? No, sorry, Lance Corporal is like E3.
Yeah, and an E3
Yeah.
gets the crossed rifles and 1 chevron.
Yeah.
Then a corporal gets 2 chevrons, crossed rifle. So good old sergeant gets 3. Then you start getting the
Okay, so
rockers.
it's the same as the Army ranks. It's just with the cross rifles underneath it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a difference. Okay.
Then the cross rifles are replaced with a diamond or a square or something for a first sergeant.
Right.
Master Gunny, I think that's a old school grenade. Sergeant Major gets a star, and then Sergeant Major in the Marine Corps gets basically a little Marine Corps insignia in there.
I don't know if you guys have ever had
Hold
pleasure.
on. I have a question, or I have a suggestion, rather.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to the live chat and ask the Marine wife?
Yeah, she's right there.
Yep. That's a sergeant, not a gunny.
All right, Katie said, I wasn't watching the chat. But no. So, I don't know if you guys have ever had the pleasure of meeting Master Sergeant. Like, they all have the same name, right? It doesn't matter who they are, right? Master Sergeant. That dude,
Okay.
the bad motherfucker, man. That dude's got some stories. He's got, like, the funniest jokes. Like, he's got the most fucked up mind you've ever seen.
He's heard every enlisted personnel lie to him. He's heard every kind of lie
everything
in the universe.
Every story.
Every likely story, every lie,
Guys,
every half
from what I can tell, that is an official Marine poster. That is official, made by the Marines.
Oh god!
This is some sauce on that. It looks like some dude's got like the Eagle Globe and Anchor on the flag.
Yahoo.com, official
That's
news
some
source.
Dude's bedroom or some shit. Like,
no.
On.
The United States Marines Corps was spotted recruiting members of the poster featuring an anime woman in uniform.
What does Snope say about it? The only trusted
trusted name in fact checking.
Snopes actually couldn't fact check this one because they were too busy taking turns smashing each other in the heads while they blow their cat.
Well, no, they were like, I need to fact check this, but I need to fact check this behind that bush. I'll be right back, you guys. And then like someone else is like,
yes, I have a picture of the Marine recruiting post.
Next.
Guys, I have a picture of the actual Marine recruiting location.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, that's a location. Where's the...
This is an official Marine recruiting office.
Oh.
Event.
Fucking context.
This is real.
Right goddamn there.
It's real.
It
Ouch.
might be real.
Of this timeline.
Holy fuck.
That's incredible.
Don't you, Ed, love this fucking timeline?
You guys want some popcorn?
Fun fact, anime
bro.
characters have been used by the Japanese Self-Defense Force for years in recruiting.
That's because it originated there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're degenerate.
It's just spreading.
It's to be expected.
They're degenerate.
Japanese
It's
are using
San Diego fucking.
It's a result of the fucking nukes.
I'm sure the Japanese are using tentacles by this point.
Right. They've all got tentacles. It's part of the nukes.
Well, moving along. I think this one's quite fun.
My husband refuses to pay my student loans. His reasons? I took the loans before we were together. Is there some loophole to get him to pay? Elisa Wolf. Then
Son of Wolf. Alyssa, son of Wolf.
Triple brackets, I'm feeling triple brackets.
Oh my god, of course. There's no indication just by that name that that's triple
It's
brackets.
just
It's
immediate.
just, you just like want it to be that. That's
I
the
want it.
issue. You're just like, I really want this to be the case, so I'm just gonna like.
Well, okay. There's no way. There's not really an easy way to force him to pay, but there's probably a way to get him to voluntarily pay.
Well, to coerce him without his knowledge, manipulating him into paying, I suppose. Which is
But stop
also
taking your
bad,
pill.
but not as bad. As,
Well, you
like,
know what
legally
kind of
forcing
sucks,
you
you
to.
guys? I
Yeah.
actually do appreciate this one. Just briefly, can I dwell on this for a moment?
Please do.
Because we live in a timeline wherein her financial interests are not his financial interests.
Yes.
That this woman has taken upon herself these responsibilities prior to marriage. And we live in a society in which such an arrangement is her personal responsibility. Like, her assets are hers separately from his, despite their marriage. Like, you know, and him taking that upon himself would affect his fucking credit and ability to, you know, finance their family together. Like, it's kind of fucked. Like, she shouldn't have this responsibility in the first place to put on him. Like their financial interests should not be divergent. Like
That's definitely true.
we
Yeah.
live in a world where you need 2 separate incomes just to fucking keep the house down. Like it's
Isn't
crazy.
there a trap to that?
Yeah.
There's some kind of trap, dude. It's a couple of different traps, man, and it's all set up to get you.
They're all gay.
That's right. Every last one of them.
It's only gay if you're the receiver.
I don't think that's true.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I will defer to
Yeah,
John's
the math,
most
wanna do the math, it's
straightforward and logical conclusion of John proposed last week was, if you realize, at the moment you realize, it becomes. All right?
Right, yeah.
The
So
moment
yeah,
you
if you
realize
don't know
there's-
about the dick beforehand, it's not gay. But once you find out that there's a dick, your actions
And then you keep going?
determine the
Right.
result. Yeah,
that's right.
whether or not it's gay. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's pretty sound. I mean, right?
So, I don't know. That was my point about this particular shit post was like
This particular
women,
person.
women fucking having divergent financial interests from their husbands, and that's just lame. That sucks.
Mhm.
Why do we live in such a timeline? Why would this be? Why do they focus on their careers and shit? Like, why?
Nailbender. I paid my ex-wife's student loans. Why, you ask? Because I'm fucking stupid. That's why.
Damn, dude. I mean, okay, so like, I don't know what the situation was, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, obviously, I can't like make some kind of comment on it. I guess I don't know why I started talking. I was just wanting to say something to answer it, but like,
I mean,
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something, but I'm sorry, dude. That sucks.
Nailbender did give some explanation for that anime character from her background.
Wait, that character lost both of her arms defending her CO. She's a perfect killer and tool of war, just like her Marines. She had both arms
is this like a reference to the particular?
Yeah, they used a character from a show called
the
Fate.
Animo that
Yeah,
fucking happened.
Yep.
Dude, fucking who cares? I don't like, dude. Anime is like, oh my god, why? Why is anime? Oh my god.
Because it's a solid, it's a solid escapist medium
Animu
and one of the
different.
few untainted parts of nerd culture. Because the Japanese don't give a fuck.
It's
Dude,
becoming
it started
paused.
out as tainted. It was the start of the taint. This fucking anime. Oh my god.
The only part of the industry that is quote unquote tainted are the dubbing and subbing houses, which is easy to get around that, and their original stuff, which is failing horribly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, of course.
The only quote unquote originals that have been decent that have come out of them are adapting existing stories, and
Dude,
even then, it's so-so.
I don't know if like life is worth living if the most untainted thing is anime.
Yeah, right. There you go.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's worth it. Oh fuck. I've got to reconsider everything now.
This sucks.
Moving along to actually I wouldn't call it wholesome, but fuck yeah, it's a fuck yeah.
Wholesome. No, this is wholesome. I would say this is wholesome. Who does? I mean, first of all, what man has not dreamed of a shower gun? I mean, who's not? First of all, who's not in the shower and like running through all these like conversations and controversies and like confrontations, right? It's like, who would not think at some point of a shower gun? Because like, what am I doing? I'm naked, pretty much like as defenseless and vulnerable as you can be. Like, why would you not want a shower gun, man? Shower gun makes sense.
Wait, you shower without wearing level 4 plates? The fuck's wrong with you?
I mean, I stripped out of my level 2s, but like
the bathtub is made of ceramic seawall.
Yeah, it just feels better, dude. Like, I mean,
I have a low profile tub. I don't get cover from that.
Can't get low enough.
You're vulnerable.
Yeah.
Always bulletproof, right?
Yeah. Also, I don't know when somebody's gonna, try to take me out through a wall with a 50 cal. That's why I go with the level 4 plates.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm saying, I don't know. Dude, the shower gun's a great idea.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it, and I would like
don't forget the nods. Don't forget the helmet and nods.
The what?
The helmet and nods, night vision goggles on the helmet.
Yeah.
Night
Yeah.
optics.
Yeah.
Night optics. Yeah.
All right, shall we?
Shower
'Cause
gun.
this is an oldie. This
But
is
a
an
goodie.
oldie.
Listen, Nail Bender. All right, you send me the money, and I will buy a shower gun. I will make a YouTube video of me installing it into the shower, and yeah, I'll do that just for you if you get me one.
Well,
And yeah, get me a shower gun.
Seems like he's got like LCR or something.
so
Let's see that. Oh.
Yeah, hammerless double action
revolver.
revolver.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
because
popular in the self-defense scene for some reason.
Because
I mean, it's
they're
simple.
Nobody knows
and
why,
small.
but
It's simple and it's small. I would say, like
And
it's
it's
easy to use
effective.
and it's very small and it's a good self defense, like close range weapon. I
Yep.
can see that.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow,
Yeah,
pow,
yeah.
pow.
357 does put a man down pretty quick.
Well, it's
Especially
probably
when they're
pretty
in
easy.
your bathroom with you. Like,
But yeah, think about it. Pow, 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 pow.
Right there.
If
yeah.
you're not done yet,
Because-
you've got a real fucking problem.
Yeah,
Pow,
true.
pow,
We
pow,
done yet?
pow, pow. That's it.
Yeah.
You better be done. You better
Yeah.
be finished with what you were
oh,
trying
I'm
to do.
finished.
Right. You better be finished with what you're trying to do by the end of that, because if you're not, you got a real problem.
So-
Right. Might as well be holding a big ass stapler.
That's right, dude. Might as well throw it at him.
Yep. Well, it's going along.
Unless he's got a shower speed loader. Or like a New York shower reload.
Well, I know what I wanna get now.
It's a Detroit reload, yeah. Chicago reload, I don't know. Something like that. Anyway. Moving on. Yeah, so this is the
I think you start at the top. I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
can
start
really
at the top.
start
It doesn't
anywhere.
matter where you start. It's
It
circular.
really doesn't. It's
Yeah.
circular. You really don't
of
have to.
course.
You can
It's
start
Circular like
anywhere
head
here.
logic.
Take
I mean,
another
look,
beloved
like-
franchise, remove everything unique and appealing, insult the fans who are upset that you removed everything unique and appealing,
Right.
and experience short-term success with the normies. Oh wait, the normies are leaving, apathy's kicking in, and the franchise dies. Well, looks like it's time to take another beloved franchise.
As
What do we do with it? Remove everything unique and appealing.
as
Well,
Tol-
we don't
as
like
Tolkien
so what
put it,
happens? We need to
evil
insult
cannot
them.
create. It can only corrupt what already exists.
Right. And destroy
So
it.
we'll
Burn it to the
experience some
ground and
short-term
move on to the
success with some,
Well, the thing is,
manufactured press.
Well, the thing is, they don't even really get much short-term success these days.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually an outdated.
Yeah,
meme at this point.
experience some short-term positive vibes from far leftists.
Well, they get good promotion.
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
is.
it.
All they get is promotion, and then they tank in the actual views. People are talking about it, but no one's watching it. Right? Like that's the whole point. Like, that's what that's why the quartering is so big, right? He talks shit about these, movies or woke movies or television shows, and then but no one in his audience. Like so, like they're all being promoted to his audience, but no one's watching them. Right? So like, even if they put stuff out, like no one's watching this stuff. It's being talked about, and there's controversy. The right wing is triggered by this, and then no one watches the show. It tanks, and then we move on. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just very passionate about this subject.
You were. Oh, I am. No, I was just like explaining it. I guess making sure that I wasn't interrupted. Yeah. So
Scooting along, I
Hard
guess.
to do around here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, okay, I'm enjoying my time. Take advantage. Yeah.
Right on. I want to
Okay.
say that honestly, the Taurus judge, enjoy your fucking hand grenade. I'm sorry. Like you can like it all you want, but to be honest, 410's not a great round. 45 long Colts, okay. And like in a lot of cases, the Taurus, man, it likes to blow up. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
don't
like,
want to
you
be
don't
holding
need all
onto
that
him
shit. Like,
when I
not
pull the
to
trigger.
not to sound like a leftist, but you don't need that Especially like not for your shower gun. Like, let's calm down a little bit. Let's
Yeah.
look at
No,
some more
I'm just
reasonable.
saying,
Look,
like, there are
look. If
better
you're doing
options.
like a cowboy load or a light load for plinking, have all the fun in the world you want with it, but
Of course,
it's
yeah,
just
of
not a
course.
solid
Yeah.
self-defense gun.
Right. Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
a range
Exactly.
toy. It's a plinker, but you
Do
know.
it. Have fun. Yeah. Have
Yeah.
fun at the range. Who gives a
I
fuck?
mean,
Right.
hey, if you've got some snakes on your property you need to deal with, 410
Yeah.
bird shot's gonna do
Running
fine.
around, hell yeah. Fuck them up. Hell yeah. But like as a self-defense, you're
And
right.
also,
Not.
they just like to explode. They
Yeah.
like to blow up in your hands when you shoot them.
Well, that sucks.
I like to
That's
blow
not
up
a
in my
good-
hand.
I know you would.
Moving
Gotcha.
along.
Got yourself.
My political views are whatever this is.
I
Yes.
agree a little bit. Like, yeah.
Are those
Uh,
donuts?
Yes, those are donuts. I think some pastries are mixed in there somewhere.
I mean,
Some
donuts are
pastries.
pastry, are they not? Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
like
sure
what
they
Oh,
they
they're all
have
donuts,
in
yeah.
stock. They've
Yeah.
got some AK variants. They've got some other
And
long
eclairs.
guns. Yeah, and eclairs. Right.
Right.
Long guns and
Definitely want an
eclairs.
eclair with your,
Right.
Maybe a
with
couple
your
of bear
fucking
claws too.
Yugo.
It's like so you can go shopping and so can the wife, right? It's like we're we're going together and it's fine.
One stop.
Right. I was joking before the show. I was like, I would like because Seal. I was like, oh John, I found your shop, and I'm like, no, dude, like I'm recreating the ATF. I'm selling Irish whiskey, cigars and cigarettes, and guns. Like I was like, yeah, I'm doing that ATF right there. That's my store.
You should call it the ATF.
Oh, let's see. We actually, I think we figured out that like
You'd have to change the name a little bit because ATF is copyright.
AFT or some
Yeah.
shit like that. So it'd be like AFT instead of ATF. But like AFT is cool too because I'm into nautical shit. So like that's fun.
Or FAT.
Or you'll take it
Yeah,
in the app.
AFT. Yeah. FAT is AFT. But yeah,
All
dude, that'll be fucking fun, man. That's a really cool store to run. Talk
How
about all
long
kinds
ago
of-
was this picture taken? I
don't
feel
know,
like
dude.
all
right.
of these guns being in stock is kind of like a yesteryear.
So scooting along.
Right, this is like before
This one's pretty wholesome.
time. Yeah, this is wholesome. When he was 14 years old, Rob Kinney's father abandoned him. After he became an adult, he launched a YouTube channel called Dad, How Do I? Question mark. That teaches kids to do things that dad would normally teach them. He has more than 18 million views. As we can see, he's like teaching something about cars, probably changing oil, something simple, right? Shaving, tying a tie, and I can't really tell what the last one is. But,
How many of these views are coming from the ghetto?
wow, Ed, I'll leave it to you, man, to make something wholesome, like something. I guess wholesome, technically. Like it's okay. On the surface, it's fucked up, but actually, you're right. Like, okay, yeah, fine. Like, good.
Just wanted to bait
That's why
Mijjt B.
that's why we keep them around.
Right, like, okay, I was like, wait, okay, my knee-jerk reaction was like, the joke.
Yeah, but then you were
I was
like,
wait, okay, that's actually a
"Aw,
good thing, though.
you
Why
got
not?
hit
Yeah,
right in the-
it's actually
you
a
got
good
hit
thing.
right in the fields, man.
Right in
That's
the
why we
fields.
keep them around."
Yeah. What is that bottom right picture, though? What is he doing there?
He's got like a tape measure.
Oh, it is a tape measure. Okay, I was like, is that some shit like my dad didn't teach me, or thing?
Did I miss out on something? Holy fuck! Do I need
Right, I'm
to
like, what the fuck? Like,
check out
but yeah,
this guy's
okay.
YouTube channel right now?
Right, let me go check him out. But yeah, no, that's actually really cool. That's something that's needed. Obviously, we have a lack of masculinity.
That's pretty clear.
Oh man. What do you guys think about the app we just got, you guys?
You
Dude,
want to have
what?
5 people on at once?
I think we already got a
Full house.
guest.
Yeah.
I think we can schedule. I think we can schedule from another time. What do you think?
Yeah, Nail. Just DM us at some point on Discord. We'll figure out a day. We'll figure out a show that you're available. Tuesday nights is when we normally run it. But if you need to, we can always do a drinking with the boys on a Friday.
I don't mind. I mean, probably be drinking on a Friday anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll do a show same time.
Sorry, we're full up, Nail. We got Jay on tonight.
Yeah, I mean, 4 people is already pushing it. So, like,
Talking over each other. It's annoying.
right, exactly. So we can definitely do a Tuesday though. I have no problem having you on the show, Nailbender. So yeah, just
We do need more guests.
right, but just remind us though, because it's drinking with the boys. So
We're
we should
drinking.
remind one of us, probably me, because I'm usually scheduling the guests.
Oh
so.
yeah, John can be relied on to like
Oh,
do
Jesus
things.
Christ.
I think you might want to get in touch with Seawall there.
Yeah, I'll handle this one, John.
I can't even argue that was a good one, dude. That was a burn on me. Fair enough. That was well.
Oh, now
played.
I'm taking the heat.
Well shot. Like that was
Yeah.
a good one, Mijjt. I like it. That was
Well, all right. Shall we move on?
Moving on.
If wants to get on it too.
Yeah, we got to. Well, we already have a roughly penciled in for a debate.
We're supposed to have a debate. We're supposed to have a debate, but like I don't think it's gonna be the debate that he thinks it's gonna be. So like we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because like I think we have different ideas.
Oh, here's another dude posting their W's.
Plans in the chat.
Yeah.
Plans in the chat.
I saw this on 4chan, and one of the other posters posted like a photo of an occult spell book, and one of the spells in the book was to fascinate your girl with cheese.
What?
Oh yeah.
Seriously, it was a spell in the occult spell book printed there. It was a photo of the book.
And he did it.
He did it. He's done it.
Yeah.
He's a mad lad and he's cast the spell. Look
Right.
at that fucking wheel of cheese.
That's a fucking honking motherfucker right there. That is a big ass wheel of 12 kilograms. What is 12 kilograms in
Roughly 25,
regular-
25, 26
Yeah,
pounds.
it's a 25-pound fucking wheel of cheese, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's a lot
That
of
is-
cheese, yo.
Where
That's
I
like
come
a
from, that
year's
is the
worth of
standard
cheese,
dowry.
probably more.
Right, exactly.
I don't know how much cheese you have, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, J. Edgar knows. This is how you do.
This
Yeah.
is the dowry where I live.
Damn, just a wheel of cheese? Like you don't add a goat or two in? I mean,
It's a big ass wheel of cheese,
it
man.
is a big ass wheel of
Yeah.
cheese. Isn't that word like your daughter? I don't know. I think two in with that, maybe like a dairy cow, I mean, try and get your worth out of her. I mean, goddamn, you fed her for how long? God.
Well, we give over to the parents. That's not feeding her. You feed her for the rest of her life. That's the gift to the parents.
Oh, right. Okay, gift to the parents. Right, okay.
I'm
That's
sorry,
not the dowry, but yeah, that's not the dowry, right?
Yeah,
That's the
I got
dower.
that backwards, yeah.
Yeah, the dower is what the guy, the male's family gives to the female's family. Yeah. And the dowry is what the,
Ew.
The whole
I'm with Wojak here on the bottom right.
Hell yeah, dude. He's like, yo, eat my cheese, bitch. And she's like, what?
Check this
How do you
cheese
know how to
out. Me
eat
and my
cheese?
family, we work hard on
Is this
making this.
vegan?
And she's like, I'm a roasty and I don't
Oh,
know how to
Jesus.
appreciate this sort of thing. So like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of take this and
She's like-
ride the carousel a little more.
She's all like, I saved my farts in a jar for a week for you, and
That's
you
right.
sent me 25.
God,
There's
don't
cheese
remind
farts.
me of that
I'll give you
one.
cheese farts. I'll give you cheese farts.
cheese farts.
I'm pulling the ejection cord. We're moving on.
Well, the only thing that would be better than that would be the bathwater.
Oh God! Oh
That was a
God!
good
That
one, too,
gives me.
yeah.
That reminds me of the guy that made the water-cooled PC using that bath water.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, first of all, whoa.
Yeah,
hang on,
I didn't know
what?
about that.
That's hilarious. Let's hear more about that, Seawall. What you got?
There was
lot
an
of-
image
that's a lot
on
of
Cursed
bath
Computer Setups a while back of basically Belle Delphine's bathwater being put as the coolant in a water-cooled case that is Belle Delphine themed.
Oh no.
This is the thing that I never knew existed, but now desperately need.
Jay,
Oh my God.
Katie, Jay's drunk. Can you pick him up and take him home, please?
No, he's not drunk. He's simping. Fucking. What is the 11th commandment, boys? What is
Thou
What is-
shalt not simp.
Sam.
right? Thou shalt not simp. Thou shalt not allow friends to simp. is the 12th Amendment, and we will follow it. 12th Amendment, wow. 12th,
Commandment.
anyway, 12th Commandment, yes.
Like you're
Thank you.
drinking or something. Can we
I
skip
know,
this
right?
one?
It's
This
almost
one
like I'm
sucks.
drinking tonight.
Because
Okay.
Jerry sucks.
Okay.
Can we give this one? This one sucks.
Well, now we
Yeah,
go to a
well,
Katie
that's
Z
great.
meme.
Oh, you guys are lame. Okay.
This is
Yeah.
worth skipping for.
Yeah,
Why a pink AR-15?
that way the intruder will be dead and embarrassed. That's very excellent. That's from our own Katie Z.
That's
I
right.
don't know if she. I don't think she made it. That was just,
No, she
This
just.
is signed.
but she gathered it and
That's right, and
displayed
brought it
to
to
the
us.
community. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Thank you for your
Gatherers are
Katie Z.
extremely important to the variety of your citizens' diet.
Katie Zed's on our side, Jay. You've been completely outvoted on both your show and ours.
That's right. Stop simping, Ed. Control yourself.
He can't control himself.
Can't.
He's just bewitched by
cougar.
Khazar milkers. He's bewitched.
Yeah, he subscribes to many nudie magazines.
Oh God! From the call-in show room, AOC's bathwater sold. J. Edgar B. like.
Oh wait, we have a meme. Let's see it. Put it up.
No, it's not a meme. It's just a statement.
Oh, it's just text.
Yeah.
Okay. Lame.
I thought it was like a screenshot.
I know. I thought we actually had a meme. That would have been cool. Oh, J.
Uh,
Edgar. Okay, yeah.
Shall we?
Move it along.
We shall.
This is an old
Oh
one.
yeah, lens. It's what you call an ornamental name. It translates to spring. It's what you call an ornamental name of the chosen, tribe.
Sure.
Congratulations to the man who unmatched me with the moment he told me. I told him I was a jerk. God, I'm fucking drunk. Keep it classy, Middle America. Also, guess why I'm proving him right?
Dude, wow. Yeah, so that's pretty funny. Not only women, but journalists posting their L's at the same time.
Absolutely. Women journalists, the best kind, posting their L's.
The best and most diverse and our most strength, right?
I like
there.
how many likes. I like how many likes her first comment got. Everyone's like, yes, I like this. Congratulations to that man.
Right.
Well,
Everyone's
next shot, that's why.
Comments are based.
All the likes.
Like,
Right, based.
Based.
Yep.
Based on what? Based on what?
Based on what? Empirical evidence? Yes, based.
Scooting along, I guess, at this point.
Based on peer-reviewed research? Yes, based.
Based.
Yeah, dude, I love this
Right.
quote. I really love this quote. It's really absolutely true.
Who is this asshole quoting?
I don't know who the fuck Robert Anton Wilson is, but he sounds in three
He
things.
sounds like he was fucking right about one thing, doesn't he?
At least this thing he was right about. The obedient always think of themselves as virtuous rather than cowardly. And indeed, it is they who are cowards.
Yeah,
not
well,
just
they
for this, but
fear
in
this
all
and that.
things
They
in which
fear.
they are obedient. Yeah.
Explains their
ourselves from time to
obedience.
time.
Their cowardliness
But
explains their
including
obedience.
ourselves from time to time, right? Every time you read a license, you are being obedient and therefore cowardly. Myself included. I'm saying, like,
Well,
everyone included.
okay.
Cowardly every single time.
He was an American author, futurist, self-described agnostic mystic.
Sounds
Whoa,
cool.
that sounds like that sounds like a hell of a Twitter bio right there, dude. That's
Well, he died in 2007, so before Twitter was a thing.
well,
No,
okay.
that actually sounds pretty remarkably reasonable.
Yeah.
I didn't
Writing
hear all
several
of it. I
science
heard a
fiction
lot of
novels,
things.
Wilson also wrote nonfiction books on extrasensory perception, mental telepathy, metaphysics,
Oh, super fucking based. I'm with
paranormal
this guy. I'm
experience,
gonna start fucking
conspiracy
renting
theory,
his books
sex,
from the
drugs,
library.
and what Walton called himself called quantum psychology.
Quantum psychology. I've never even
Yeah,
heard of
you
that. It sounds like
simultaneously feel that way and don't feel that way until
Yeah.
you feel that way, and then you decide whether or not you feel that
I think
way.
I'd
It's
always felt that
quantum.
way. I don't know.
His first
Yeah.
novel, you guys want to
Yeah.
know what it's called?
What's it
Quantum
called?
psychology.
The Sex Magicians.
Nice.
All right, well, that sounds
Based, I
degenerate.
guess.
It sold 69 million copies.
All right, moving on.
That's cool.
Uh,
But he's right about this thing. I've not heard anything else about this guy, but he's right about that thing.
Yep, Ukraine is at a crossroads
Val
like it always
the
is.
Agorist.
Dude, that
Val
dude's
the-
awesome. We gotta have him on the show sometime. I know he's done the
Val the
rounds, so
Agorist.
like he should come on our show. If some people want to harass him, that'd be cool. Be like, yo, go on,
I'd be
fucking
okay with that.
boys. That'd be cool. No, I'm saying like some people in our chat. Like I know there's several people out there who would maybe do that for us if we asked them to. So yeah,
This is a pretty big brain take, to be honest.
Right,
I
well,
mean,
This is the state of Ukraine for the past, what, 400-500 years? Somebody's
no, at
puppet?
least for the last 20.
yeah, I don't know that long.
At least for the last 20.
Some of
Those are
Ukraine
some
was
awfully-
part of Prussia. Am I wrong about that? I could be wrong about
Ukraine
that.
was part of
I
Prussia.
think you are incorrect about that.
Well, Ukraine was
So I have to go
owned
look
by
at-
the Russians, the Austro-Hungarians, and the Germans at one point. They were split up.
There was no Ukraine for a long time, yes.
Yeah. It technically, what was
No,
it?
it
The
is.
Kingdom of Kiev was a previous name for it, Proto-Ukraine. It was powerful, but then later broken up because it basically
Pretty
lost
sure it
everyone
was.
surrounding it.
Because
Its mystery
Soviet.
was only exceeded by its power, too.
Yeah. I'm not
Alright.
fucking dumb. Yeah.
Shall
it
we
was.
move on?
Oh my god.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was part of Prussia.
It was,
Yeah.
dude.
Gaslighting prick Ed.
He is a
It was.
gaslighting prick.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Awesome, solid
I thought
Reddit
it was
right
too
here.
far south
You
to be
didn't know
proud-
that you were like,
proud
oh,
of.
John's wrong. John doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, you know, I'm not always 100% certain, but I do know what I'm talking about. Again, I might second guess myself, but I do know what I'm talking about most of the time.
I thought it was too far south for that.
No, dude, it's not.
That's why I said I think. I didn't say I know.
No, you were like, John, you're fucking wrong, you asshole. And I was like, no, Ed, why you be? It was crazy. We had a whole thing.
You did, and we're still on it.
We're still on it. Let's move on. I'm just kidding, Ed. I love you. All right, so
I'd
this
have
guy-
hidden Jews in my basement and joined La Resistance.
I would have.
I'd have fought for civil rights just like Bernie.
you know,
Jocks their supporters, threaten their livelihoods, take their pets, freeze their accounts, trample them, throw them in jail. Oh, this looks like a Reddit moment.
oh,
Is this a
that's
Reddit moment?
Ed, yeah.
This is a Reddit moment. Deeply Reddit. I mean, if anyone here
Peak
browses
Reddit.
Reddit, I'm sure you can confirm this is the general sentiment over there. Everyone
for their
has sympathy for
updoots.
Ottawa residents who like blame the truckers for their discomfort. Right? It's never the government's fault. The government always has everyone's best interest at heart. That's why we
Well,
always
wait,
vote
wait.
liberal. That's
Unless
all.
the other guys are in charge, in which case they do not, and they're
Never
actually against
can.
us.
That's
At this
right.
point, right? Like it's crazy. If the other side is in power, then like no, they don't care about us.
I
It's only
think there's
when
some
our side
kind
is
of
on-
neon
They care
colored.
about us, right? It's the only
I think
time.
there's some kind of neon colored Yahtzee game or something.
Right. Hmm.
Neon Nazis,
Silly.
neon Yahtzees. I keep hearing about.
Neon Yahtzee. It's just glow in the dice. I mean, that's all they
Mhm.
are. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
From Jack Pozobic, don't underestimate Joe's ability to fuck things up.
That guy looks
That's
funny
okay.
to me. He looks so weird to me.
Just in, Biden admin presented China with intelligence on Russian troop buildup in hopes Xi would step in. Chinese officials rebuffed the U.S. and apparently shared the information with Moscow.
It's a pretty Chinese fucking thing to do, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, Chinese.
That's a chinky thing right there.
that's actually a really good joke. Oh my god, that's really good because it's a fun. Oh, I like it. Mijjt, that was good. All right, I'm gonna have a piss. I'll be right back. But that was good.
Yep.
All right, let's move on, Seawall, because fuck Joe Biden. I mean, let's go, Brandon.
Well, let's go, Brandon. And Jay, we can't get you Fallout in real life, but how about Stalker in real life?
I don't know Stalker, so you might have to explain that to me.
Well, then welcome to the zone, Stalker. It's a game set around an alternate reality Chernobyl plant where physics went fucky. Apparently, the Russian forces have seized the Chernobyl nuclear power plant.
I just hope that I get coolified and I get to live forever and get healed by radiation. That's all I want.
And call people smooth skin.
Hey, look here, smooth skin. If you got the caps, I got what you need.
That's funny. You play way too much Fallout.
Yes, I do. I cannot argue with that.
Yeah.
But Stalker is somewhat different in that, like, I don't think there are any mutants. There's just
no. There are mutants.
They're like zombies.
Kinda, yeah. It depends on which game and which thing, because there are mutant animals that are running around that are pretty dangerous.
And they're all
It depends on which game as well. And the thing is, Stalker is loosely based off of a book called, I think it's Roadside Picnic, is what it's called. And the premise of that book is aliens came to Earth for a picnic, basically, and they did it nearby Chernobyl, and they left behind a bunch of trash after the picnic, and that trash is, like metamaterials and weird radioactive shit that is fucking with physics.
Well, that sounds gay.
Yeah, what kind of anime are we talking about right now?
An old Russian book, I believe.
So they seized an enclosed ghost town.
Cool.
Probably because they didn't want the Ukrainians to,
an unoccupied urban area.
That's kind of cool. Like, that's kind of, like, I don't know. That's kind of
fun. The thing is, the reason why they probably seized the Chernobyl nuclear plant, it's one of those, we don't want the Ukrainians getting salty on us and blowing the facility and then blaming us.
Whatever, dude. I don't know about all that. It's close to fucking Kiev. Kiev.
So.
And it's probably lightly defended. I'm sure it's one of their many limited successes.
Right. I mean, if you look at the actual area of Ukraine that's been invaded, it's a very, very small. It's like
it's where the separatists have mainly controlled.
Right. Yeah. So it's not as serious as it's being made out to be. That doesn't mean that it can't be serious.
Right.
Like, it's not like they're like, oh, we're taking over.
And they're definitely making a move to the capital, probably to try and get them to capitulate.
Yeah, and apparently there's already apparently claims that both sides are willing to do talks.
Right, like take Kiev, and then what is there, like Odessa was like another town that like some people know about, right? Or some shit like that. Like, what kind of major towns or cities, I guess I should say, does Ukraine have? Maybe more than we know about, but like,
country.
Right. It's like, so you go to the capital, that's big on the world stage, which is what matters.
Right.
Well,
that's what's going to end the war is if you fucking
how much control you actually have.
Right. You take
to have. That's what all control has been for like the entire like 20th and 21st century has been about what you appear to control, because you control the capital of something means that you control that thing. Meanwhile, Russia might not be able to actually control and occupy all of Ukraine.
I doubt they have plans to. I think they just want to grab a chunk of eastern Ukraine and get some more ports on the Baltic and call it a day. Sorry, not Baltic, Black Sea.
They need Kiev to capitulate.
Right.
Yeah.
To do that, they need Kiev to capitulate and stop fighting them over it.
Yeah.
Right. You take Kiev, you keep it, you hold it, and then you have talks.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Now you hold the powers. You have the cards. Right?
Yeah.
You got all the cards on your side, and then you can go to the negotiation table like that. Like that, it just makes sense.
Well, I was talking about long-term strategy.
Sovereign debt to a Western Ukrainian grump state.
Right.
Yeah.
That all of the neoliberals shelter themselves in and collect their sovereign debt
Like, it's
together
fucking
and
ridiculous to be
fucking.
like, oh, this is like World War III. Like, no, they're gonna take over the
No.
country. They're gonna take over the country even if it's
No.
not in name. Like, even if
Well,
it's
yeah,
not
the
in
thing is,
name, like,
Russia's trying to prevent Ukraine from joining NATO. That's part of their
Right.
thing.
right, for sure.
Because in 2014, there was a interesting coup that seemed to occur after certain agreements were made in secret that swapped them from a moderately pro-Russian to an unusually pro-Western government.
You can't be implying that the Obama administration is the one fucking responsible for our current predicament.
Oh, I think they
that's
pretty
like
heavily
some kind
are.
of conspiracy theory. You must be some kind of right-wing extremist.
Because after that event occurred, Russia lost access to a port in Ukraine that they'd had access to for almost 30 years since the fall of the Soviet Union.
All right, can we move on?
Yeah, we don't need to get lost in the weeds on Cold War stuff.
Lead prosecutor abruptly quit Trump investigation.
Interesting. I wonder what might have come to light to force their fucking resignation.
Just because they knew that they were going to be implicated in things as well, so they were like, "Oh no, we can't possibly move on."
Wow!
Like prosecutorial
imagine
misconduct.
No, I know we're all like in Trump's pocket. He's spying us, and so we're just gonna quit. I don't know what the fucking conspiracy theory is. Remember when we were conspiracy theorists? I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Remember when Alex
One of our
Jones
friends
predicted a
still
war
is.
in the Ukraine and back in October?
Wait,
Or
what?
what was it? Where Alex Jones predicted that a war would break out in February of this year, and he did it back in October.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so lead prosecutors abruptly quit Trump investigation. It really isn't that like huge of a story as it seems to implicate, or it seems to imply. I should say, it seems to imply.
Yeah,
But like,
it really doesn't seem like these two particular prosecutors were involved in anything significant, like in their past.
right,
Kind of like the fucking recent black woman SCOTUS judge has been implicated. Has had various critical rulings in her past that like would align perfectly with a Biden agenda. But I mean, like, if you look into these people's past, it's not as there's not so much gravity.
Yeah, these guys are just generic prosecutors, and they smell something stinks, and they don't want to be involved in it when it all explodes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even so, yeah. I mean, it seems like a nothing burger. That's kind of like, okay, there's other things going on too. Like,
well, keep in mind, like, this was supposed to be the end for Trump this time.
Yeah,
it was supposed to.
You guys want to know? I know exactly what happened with that little Trump organization. The accountant wanted a bigger bonus, so he cooked the books. No one else knew what he was doing other than a couple of lower level accountants that he promised parts of the bonus to.
Right.
We can now move on.
Yeah. No,
and call
they
it a
got
day.
It this time.
Yeah,
that's right. The walls are closing in,
time.
Seawall. The walls are closing in.
That's
it's
right.
over. It's ogre for Trump this time.
Just like if I can say the same thing for the other side, saying, "Oh, the deep state, the deep state's done. That's it."
No, the deep state will change.
Like,
the deep state will change when the deep state is truly threatened. It changes sides. Always has, always will.
Yeah. So the deep state is still there. It's just gonna look a little different every time.
Yeah, it'll change. It'll say, look, the deep state is willing to sacrifice 80% of the people involved, so the deep state continues to live. It's willing to massively cut weight.
I don't know about 80%, but you are right that they will throw sacrificial lambs under the bus.
Yeah, and change their politics. And change their politics to continue going on. It's just how it's how a creature like that survives. That is through subversion.
It's almost like this. It's almost like this shackled Leviathan theory. Where like, oh well, we can control the Leviathan if we keep it shackled. The Leviathan always breaks free. Seawall. Leviathan always breaks free.
And that's these people's fucking problem. Is that they're evil and stupid.
Well, incompetent. They're not stupid. They're incompetent because they're brilliant in certain ways.
Right,
But
but
like,
they're
also,
so
I mean,
But
you
they,
can't
out of
take
touch
yeah, they're
with
so out of touch at this
reality,
point.
yeah.
Because the thing is, back in the day, information was easy to control. Now it's near impossible to control. Remember that statement's like the best they've been able to come up with in their wargaming is just calling a bunch of 4chaners feds, and that just slows down 4chan. It doesn't
does
actually
slow it
stop
down.
them. It just
It
slows
does
them
fuck
down.
it.
Yeah.
It does really fuck it. It
Yeah.
really trashes. It's like I was referencing earlier, like the 2014 campaign in the Crimea was well documented and contextualized and fucking had a lot of good footage. Now we've got a lot of what you were saying, lies and fucking misinfo and
Yeah.
disinfo and old
But again,
footage and fucking video game footage and all kinds of
Yeah.
stupid shit.
but the thing is, that's not stopping 4chan or some of the other organization groups out there.
But
The
it
thing
is really
it's slow-
shitting
yeah.
it up.
It is
really
it's
shitting it
gumming up the
It's hard to
gears.
fucking enjoy
Yeah.
combing for. I mean, there's some cat box files, but like,
yeah.
there's not a lot of fucking footage coming out of the theater right now,
So-
and there's a lot of lies, and it's really unenjoyable. They're
So-
shitting it up. They're slowing the fucking gears.
Dude, so Mijjt, let me ask you something real quick. Are you having a stroke in the chat, or is that like
A cat
something
walking
else?
on the keyboard.
Cat walking the keyboard, right?
Yeah,
I-
I just
I-
figure I would. Yeah, see, Neil, he
Yeah.
already.
Well, no, it's not your cat. It's your servo skull. It's your servo
I
skull.
just figured I would hit enter.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
like, fuck it,
whatever.
damn.
Yeah, whatever she
Yeah.
typed, I just figured I'd enter.
Yep.
Oh, she was
Yep.
one.
Well, that's Tisa. She likes to walk on the keyboard.
Tisa, yeah.
So,
She's
well,
fat and stripy.
I guess we shall move along.
Dude, she's adorable. Yeah, let's move along.
Here we go. Still not caught COVID? It might be down to how attractive you are, scientists say.
I'm a sexy
Wow, I must
motherfucker,
be
dude.
attractive as fuck.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
sexy
Same
as
here.
fuck.
Sexy as-
I ain't never
Yeah.
had it. No. God damn it,
The stronger your immunity. Right, almost like physiognomy is real.
No, it's almost like, oh my god. Okay, so it's almost like, yeah, genes are a real thing, first of all. It's also like, okay,
Fitness.
the more attractive you are, the more likely you are to take care of yourself, which means, of course, you have a higher immunity. Like, it's just like, there's like
Well,
there's
to a
all these
point,
types
if you
of-
go
or, like,
full
there's a
on
positive
hypochondriac,
feedback
you actually
loop.
weaken your immune system.
There's a positive feedback loop.
There's a positive, yeah, exactly. There's a positive feedback loop, right? Like Mitch is saying, right? Like it's
The
It's not just like
conditions
one
the
thing.
conditions are
Right.
such that you want
Right.
to maintain your outward physical appearance, which means maintaining your health, which means you'll be more conscious. And those who are attractive are typically related to a higher IQ because again, they're more conscientious of themselves.
no, that makes
Right.
sense.
So, and that's why, again, as I was explaining to, she and her sister at the thing, like there are life outcomes associated with that. So, if you are conscientious, if you are intelligent, then you will pursue, things that positively feed back onto your well-being, which will, impact your appearance and how you take care of yourself and the resources you devote to it, and the time preference that you devote to those resources,
Time preference.
right? Yeah,
Heard of
so
topic last
it
week,
all comes
Topic
down to
right now.
intelligence, man. It all comes down to intellectual
Mm-hmm.
intellect quotient,
I don't know about that.
a generalized measurement.
Factor. It's a factor. I don't think that's like some kind of end all be all factor, but it is a factor for sure. I will
It's
give you
the
that.
determining factor.
It's. I mean, you
It's
don't
the
have to have
chief factor.
I don't think you have to have a very high IQ. Like there are like dumb models, right? That look really
Yeah,
well,
that's
they're
true.
really helpful, right? But like they're also dumb as shit, right?
Well,
so
that's
like I
because
don't think intelligence has a lot to do with it. as
Women.
much
That's
as-
because women tend toward.
I'm not just talking about women though.
You're
Not
right.
just
There are
women.
dumb, attractive men.
Of course, right? Like that's like the more attractive you are, the more
Right. I
acceptable
think
it
this
for you
is
to
a
be a
weakness in
dumb fuck.
my fucking. I
Like,
think this is
yeah,
a weakness in my
exactly.
hypothesis.
I think it is.
Well,
I think it
okay,
is.
there's a
glaring one.
weird thing that happens when you start getting into high IQs, where the person they have trouble doing mundane tasks because their mind is so wired.
That is true.
Yeah.
I find that in my own life because my IQ is still skyrocketing that I find myself
So
having a hard time
beyond,
doing
it's
simple
so
tasks.
above our piss of ocean,
Right.
Yeah.
or
Like,
ocean of
oh my
piss.
god, yeah.
Well, I got
that-
some more COVID shit. That's fun.
I gotta hold my own dick to take a piss. Come on, like this is a little
Mask
ridiculous.
mandates
It
are
makes its way
illogical.
there.
So what?
It makes its way out there. Mask mandates are illogical. So what?
So
They
what,
only
dude?
need to align with the community's goals.
Dude, legit, when I first read this, I was like, this is a fucking fake headline.
This is a
There was a
piss take,
screenshot
right?
when I saw it, and I was like, that's bullshit. Stop. And then there's a whole article about it. So, yeah, there we go. Let's read it. A little bit of it.
Hit the fan. As of March 1st, DC residents will need to cover up in order to attend school, go to library, or ride in a taxi. But gyms, sports arenas, concert venues, and houses of worship, all the places where people like to breathe, hit hard, or sing, or shout in close proximity, will facial free for all. Jesus Christ, I can't believe people think this way. How could you fucking... I'm sorry, why do we save, like, the articles for last? I guess because...
No, they're not last.
we
They're
like
the
to have
sandwich
fun first,
in the
but I
middle.
mean, like, when we get into these fucking things, like, we're already so deep, and we don't want to spend time on the nuances of the retardery. Like, the reason we share these articles is because it's so intensely, like, the language involved and the little fucking the scenarios they set up. Right. All of the fucking... Oh, the doubles... It's all in there, but I'm way too fucking drunk to tackle something like this right now.
Maybe on shows that we like Drinkin with the Boys shows, we don't do news articles just for that
But
reason.
I mean, this is a
that's-
really fucking good one for what it is. Like, it's insanely retarded.
Yeah.
It's insanely retarded. Like, I can't imagine being this retarded.
Well, like that's the thing is when you're retarded on purpose, it's a lot easier. I think.
Do you think so? Can you? Oh man.
Like, I mean,
But then you're
retarded a lot
duplicitous.
more than, like,
You're
a
not just retarded. You're also dishonest.
It's so much easier to pretend to be retarded than it is to actually be retarded. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true, but yeah,
this person is literally saying, like, don't trust your base instincts.
right.
Explain to yourself, apologize to yourself and explain that despite your base instincts, no, you have to accept some narrative and apply that to your thinking.
Well, I think it's more like not every NPC has updated themselves to the next update, and so here's why you need to. And if you don't in the next 3 days, then we're going
It
to
does
just like
read that way
we're gonna
because the
reboot
Atlantic
you
is
anyway,
a fucking
and you're going to take the update. Like, it's going to happen.
You're
so.
right, because the Atlantic is that main message. It's the one that sets the tone.
It's one of the primary firmware update sites.
Right. It's one of the primary firmware update sources. Like, this is one of the big nodes in the NPC update network. The Atlantic is that sets the tone.
Right.
You're absolutely right, John. You're absolutely right. This is the messaging. This is the messaging with which other publications are supposed to move forward.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
This is the means by which you explain to hesitant, sheeple, like people who are on that fence, to stay, with the herd, as opposed to, oh wait, this pasture over here is really nice, and I can go where I want, and I don't have to wear the stupid fucking mask, and it doesn't make sense, and I can trust my instincts like a normal human being. I'm not a fucking goyim cattle.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's true. You are not. I'll give you that. Uh, but yeah, no, I think the point's been made at this point. That's pretty much as far as we need to go. Not from what like Midget was saying, but the overall point from two of us were saying. I think there's really not much to add, unless Seawall or Ed, you guys have something to add, perhaps.
Actually,
No, this is just plain retarded. They're trying to find
the whole
excuses
thing,
to keep the masks
if you read
up.
the whole thing, it's like 3 pages, and it all sucks.
Yeah, the whole thing. It's like it's fucking garbage from top to bottom. Like the ads are garbage. Like the whole thing is fucking garbage.
Oh man.
Imagine surfing the web without an ad blocker.
Right? Oh my god, could you
Without a
imagine?
pie hole.
Yeah.
All right, moving on, shall we?
Yep. Next one was just a little quick one. It's also a video.
Yeah.
Members, Chair Grawl having closed on her bill, the question now recurs on final passage of CS for House Bill 5. The clerk will unlock the machine and members will proceed to vote. Have all members voted?
That was fucking quick.
Have all members voted? Clerk will lock the machine and announce the vote.
78 yeas, 39 nays, Mr. Speaker.
Show the bill passes.
On record.
On record.
On the record.
Look at that base flag on the right. That was pretty cool flag right there.
Members, Chair Grawl having...
Yep.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
let's get a screen grab of that last
That's right. Now you
frame.
can know if you ever even utter or think about the word gay in schools.
In
guess
school?
what?
No. This
Oh,
isn't that
the
one.
state of Florida?
This isn't that
Coming
one.
for you, bro.
You're
House
done.
passed.
That's it.
Yeah, you can't even think about gay.
Guys,
Right.
House passes
Let's
bill
not
banning
say
nearly
gay.
all abortions after 15 weeks.
This is the
Oh,
15-week
it's that one.
abortion.
Yeah.
Different
All
one.
right,
Okay.
no. The final
Okay.
frame, Seawall. Let's get a picture of the final frame.
Talking about all this.
Yeah, I
let's
mean,
see. Who do I
find
know?
your
That's not
representative.
many of them.
Find your rep.
Yeah, find your rep. Let's see if we can find mine. Mine's gonna be one of the nays.
Yes, it is. In fact, I think it's
Yeah.
Morales.
No,
Is it not Morales?
no. It's hang on.
I know this
Should be
one. I was
Murphy.
just reading it about today. Murphy, right?
Yeah.
We can't see him. There's another column that we're not seeing here. There is no Murphy here.
There's no Murphy.
There's no
who am I
Murphy.
thinking
I
of?
think it's Morales, dude. Seriously, in
Maybe
Orlando.
Morales. I think you might be
Morales.
right. I think you might be right.
I was just reading about it today
thinking of
in the
Senate.
fucking
I think I'm
news.
thinking of our senator.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not in the Senate yet.
No. I'm thinking of representative in Congress. God damn it. I'm thinking.
All
of
right, well,
representative in
moving on.
Congress.
Last
Different
frame,
person.
Seawall. Goddamn, last frame.
More is a
Final
good
frame of the goddamn thing. The
There it
last
is.
frame. There it is. Yes, the
Yeah,
best
look at that
flag.
base flag on the right, dude.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Second best. It's second best.
No.
That's the best flag.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are still like 3 or 4 legislative decisions behind
Listen,
Texas.
listen. Okay, we don't have time for that.
We should
And
have
nine-
dwelled this longer.
9 weeks longer, too.
I mean,
All right, let's move
it's
on.
like, okay, yeah, technically constitutional carry isn't allowed. Come on, it's
But
Florida.
who's not? Who's not
Florida,
constitutional?
dude. Let's
carry?
calm down. Like, just because it's not technically legal does not
You
mean
better know that the person you're talking to is strapped,
right.
Right.
Like, you
regardless
just
of
fucking
whether
recognize
it's so
real
or not.
quick, like,
You-
Jay, I think I hear some
listen,
cope
if
and
they don't
seethe
have-
coming
they
from
have
them.
a baby gator. Like, I'm just saying, like, they
No
don't have
idea.
they got a baby gator. And that's it, and you're fucked. Like this dude who robbed a Wendy's with a fucking gator. Like, get on our fucking level, bro. All right, we're robbing stores with gators instead of guns. Like, come on, no, come on. That's a
See,
joke.
well,
I'm
you smell
not
Irish-
making it up.
Irish
I'm not
whiskey in
making-
the
that's
air?
not a joke.
Yeah,
not
I'm
making
smelling
that up.
Irish whiskey in the air. Not only that, but Texas, the state where there have been multiple instances where somebody tried to rob a store and was shot by everyone in the
Yeah.
store.
Yeah. Okay, great. That happens anywhere there's a bunch of guns, right? How many times do you stop a robbery with a gator? Like, stop, dude. It's just there's no contest.
I'm just hearing cope and seethe. That's all I'm hearing.
No, there's no contest. There's no contest at all. I mean,
So.
who robbed the store with the gator? And then, like, also people who have been fought off. Like, like, these are
Hold
real
on.
stories. I'm not,
Okay,
like, making
we
this
may
up.
disagree on number 1 and number 2 flag, but we can all agree that there is one flag that doesn't exist, and that's what Golden Leaf posted in the call-in show. That flag doesn't
Because-
exist.
Well, let's show it. Show it to everyone. Don't just like declare it on the show and then not show people. Like, show
I'll need a snippet. Hold on.
Declare it on the show.
Declare it.
Actually.
Yeah, sauce or gay, sir. Sauce or gay. Let's see it. Let's see what's going on in the chat. No Bender says fuck that update. Wow. Okay. MK Ultimo Valo, which spam fucking names. Says Morales. Okay. Does it know we're Mexican? But alright. Have I mentioned who's mentioned me? Oh. Oh, Golden Leaf. Ohio's flag. What is Ohio's flag? I've never seen Ohio's flag.
You can't see it because it doesn't exist.
Flag? Right, who gives a fuck about Ohio's flag? Like, when the fuck was the last time Ohio was relevant? Like, the early 1900s?
It was never relevant because it's never existed.
When we were still sending fucking, manufacturing things down the Mississippi River to Louisiana to go out, like, who gives a fuck about, that doesn't exist, dude. Fuck Ohio.
Golden Leaf, fucking Cope.
Cope,
Cope.
Ohio's flag, I think it looks nice. He added both of us. I don't see Ohio's flag, so I don't think it exists. Sorry, dude.
So moving on. Here's some adorable.
Cringe, yo. Fuck Ohio. Leave. Yes. Fuck yeah.
Oh, he totally scared his pops.
Or mama, I don't know. Yeah, the only guy's like, alright.
Pounce.
It's fucking brilliant. Hey, you gotta learn somehow to pounce, right? He's like, oh, that's not that reaction before. Let me do that over and over again until I can kill a gazelle. Like, yeah. That's how you learn, man. That's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
Nailbender said in my defense I was drunk. I forget what that was for, but yeah. Yeah.
I like this one.
This one's cute.
Why did we include this one?
It's cute, dude. It's fine.
Do you like Star Wars? No. Oh, well, do you like what about The Mandalorian?
Pretty solid cosplay, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that is good.
Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Loser.
I mean, come on, that's pretty funny. Obviously, it's fake, but like, it's funny. Come on now. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's cute. Come on, midget. Like something. Stop being miserable, you crouchy little fuck. God damn.
I certainly don't like The Mandalorian.
Why? You've never even seen it.
I've never seen it.
Oh, that's why you like it.
Well, guys, there's a new update to Battlefield 1. It's called the Fauci Simulator.
Yeah. It's fucking brilliant. I love it.
It's working. That means it's
totally
working.
You guys. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh my god.
Get your vax.
Get your boosters.
I gotta make sure that the whole world is vaccinated. Everybody around me. Will you get your vax? If I tell you it's free, will you get your vax?
No, leave me alone, you weirdo.
Get your vaccine and put on your mask. And the second mask now.
No, leave me the fuck alone, weird old man.
And the third mask. Take the third mask as well.
Yeah.
You gotta get the third mask.
This one, it's a longer video, but I really like it.
No, this is fucking phenomenal. So everyone shut
Senate
the
Bill
fuck
739,
up
as you guys probably know, is going to be signed into law very soon. So we're taking the power out of your hands and putting it back with the parents, the way it should be. And it's very concerning that you guys would take the power away from the parents. And Ms. Cass, let me just point out real fast, when you were introducing the public address comment, you said, this is the time we get to hear from the students, from the staff, and from the community members. You didn't mention parents, not one bit. And I think that's a big issue.
Yes?
So to be fair to the person that she's talking about, community members also equals parents. Does she need
okay,
absolutely say
hold on.
parents?
Right.
Hang on.
Unless you have a kid going to the school, you have fuck all to say about the education system.
Fine.
Go fuck
No,
yourself.
fine.
You have
But
the only
you're
people that
paying-
should
you're paying
matter:
property taxes.
teachers,
Come on,
staff,
like,
students,
paying
and
property
parents.
taxes, you have a say in the schools, even if you
All
don't.
right. Well, if we're gonna hang in there for this whole
But,
fucking
like,
video,
that's it.
we
That's the
better
one thing I want to say. That was it. That was non-controversial. All I wanted to say is that's one thing that she's like slightly incorrect about.
Fine.
The rest of
Okay.
it, she's
Let's
spot
not worry
on.
about it.
Okay,
So
moving
let's-
on.
yeah,
Moving
that's
forward.
it. Right. Move on.
From Montgomery County, because you guys do not like the parents. That's how I feel, because you're taking the choice away from the parents and you're trying to take it and put it into your hands for financial reasons. I don't know. You're taking it away from us, and we have parents' law. So I just wanted to point that out. We sat here last year and listened to you guys preach to us about Governor Northam's executive orders and how we must follow them. You guys remember that? We do. So here's the governor that comes into office, but yet you don't want to follow his orders. Why is that? Why is it different from the last year when we were here to this year? Two different governors, two different political parties. So we were supposed to follow it last year, but not this year. That makes no sense. And it makes all of you a bunch of hypocrites, except for Dana
There's
and
no
Jamie.
sense in pointing that out. There's no sense in
Ms.
pointing
Cass,
that
you
out.
also yelled at me the last time I was here for taking off my mask.
Those sound
but
like hate facts.
They do sound like hate facts.
Here's a picture of you right here on Facebook with a crowd of people.
That's it.
With no mask on.
bangs the
This is my
gavel.
time, and I don't interrupt you. Here's another picture with you with a no mask on.
I'm sorry, Ms. Vaught, you are done. If you are going to sit there and disparage a member of our school board, then you can sit down. If you have something effective to say,
Yeah, you can.
I am not going to sit here.
This isn't about you anymore. It's about
Can we have a police officer, please?
Really?
Oh
Yes.
my
No, I'm not scared. I don't care. I would like you to either talk about something, you can talk about something that concerns our school board. Is there something about our students you would like to talk about? Then talk about our students. Can you please ask Ms. Vaught to leave?
Holy fucking
Thank
shit.
you.
This is.
Just
I
watch.
hate shit like this.
It's kind of still based, dude. Just watch. Even the cop.
Can I finish?
No.
So you are.
No.
If you would like to finish about students, but if your idea is to stand
No,
there.
she's compromising. She's already lost.
She should be able to say her piece. I've had to listen to people come and criticize me.
People came here and criticized you last year?
Absolutely. And I couldn't do anything about it. And
As well as
publicly,
me.
I was
So
humiliated.
people came here and they talked about your mask to your face. They showed pictures of your family. They showed pictures of your.
Yeah, they did worse.
It doesn't make it right.
No, it
That
doesn't.
doesn't make it right, Jamie.
You're right, but I had to sit.
Those are that's my family. That is
She
then
says that she
fine.
sounds bad.
I am not.
Our family is being suffocated to death.
I'm
by
done.
your policies.
Time is up.
When
He leaves or I leave.
She has to put up with this 4-person meeting. Oh my god.
It's not the truth, but that's not the issue.
We're coming for them. All of them.
Yep.
Oh.
Zed got her fucking right. I mean, she's not like huge or anything, but she's not, you know.
She ain't small.
She ain't, yeah.
You can tell by like she's out of breath and shit.
Dude, Katie Zed had it right. She called it. That was fucking awesome.
That's a fat bitch.
Wow. I mean, she wasn't that fat, but like, you know, she was a little thick. She has some.
Well, no,
she
the
has
mom's a
some
little
extra-
thick, but I think she's saying that the school board member is like probably a fucking tomato.
Right. No, she's saying Katie Zed's saying the school board member wearing the mask clearly
Right.
sounds like a fatty.
Yep. Probably didn't have. Well, no. She said she had kids, but it's like, okay, you're showing pictures of my kids. You put it on Facebook.
Right, that's like, especially as a public figure. I'm sorry, but like, if you don't put your Facebook on
Yeah,
private,
dude, that's lame. That was totally a cop out.
Yeah.
And a fucking bitch move.
it was just I don't want
And
to.
it was extremely cringe.
Katie said,
It
"I
was-
can hear
not watching
fat."
this.
It was extremely cringe.
Yeah. So.
I cringed really hard.
Well, I got something to uncringe you.
Oh,
I hope so.
Cringing. Oh yeah.
Agáchate. De volar, agáchate.
I mean, so
We
first
got
of
him.
all,
Get up there.
fuck the police, right? Like, let's start with that. Let's start with fuck the police. Secondly, that's fucking funny. Oh my god.
It was humorous. It's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
humorous.
Yep.
Yeah, no, for
I mean,
sure.
hey, they delivered themselves.
Right.
Into the hands of police.
Right.
They volunteered
It's
that
like-
reaction.
It was a
So, like, I
voluntary
still had that
interaction.
kind of
You're
like,
right.
I still had that kind of like, I don't know what to call it, but like, fuck the police, but like also I love that show Trap
You're
Car, or
conflicted.
whatever the fuck, right? Where like, you know, they entice people to steal a car and then they catch them like down the road. Like, that's so fucked up. And like,
But it takes a certain
stupid as
type
shit.
to want to go ahead and do that, though.
Of course it does. Of course it does. But like the fact
You're
that
still
like,
weeding
you
out
did
the bad element. I mean, you're
Yeah.
still
And the
targeting.
thing is,
yeah, but like,
It's still your
okay, so
target
hang on,
audience. It's
also,
not
hold
like
on.
you're missing.
You're not
I
in.
get it. No,
Okay,
hang
you're
on,
not.
hang on. I get it. The difference between you know, doing something like that and entrapment, right? Obviously, is that they have the desire and you're providing the opportunity.
That's
rather
right.
than you have the opportunity and you're trying to entice the desire, right? That's the difference, obviously, right? Of course, but like, they're still putting that out there and just being like, "Oh, I'm gonna have someone argue on the phone and then walk away from my car while it's still running and shit." It's like, come on, man. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that person might not have been arrested for however happened to that person's life. Maybe they find, you know,
Well,
go on
maybe
to
they
All right,
shouldn't
well,
have
all
tried
right.
to
You
steal a
find a
car.
running
You know what I'm
car,
saying? Like,
John,
no,
at a
it's
gas
fucked up.
station. Parked
It's
outside a
fucked
gas
up.
station, John. You find a running car. What do? Do you hop
I'm
in
not
it and
doing
drive
shit.
away?
That's not the point. That's not the
That
point.
is
All right,
entirely
well,
the
John,
point.
are they just like you and me or not? Like,
John,
come on.
well,
John, they all they are
sorry.
doing is making an easy thing to steal. That person is it's entirely
Right,
on them
so
for
that's
what
Right, it's
happens.
the
fucking retarded,
desire.
though.
The
That's
desire
fucking
is
They
there.
have
retarded,
the
though.
guilty
That's the same.
mind
Hang on,
and they have done the
whoa,
action.
whoa, hang on. This is the exact same thing that we laugh at the fucking FBI for enticing people into like doing domestic terrorism.
That's
then,
literally
like, they
half
arrest-
of that's literally half the group and the entire leadership.
No, that's the same exact
No, it
thing.
isn't.
No, it's
John,
not.
they set a car
The exact
that has
same thing.
keys on the dashboard and they
You
leave
say,
it
"Hey, I got
unlocked.
this fertilizer, right? Let's go do this thing." Right? It's the same fucking thing, dude. It's the
No,
same
they are different.
fucking
That
thing.
is them
It's just
actively
a different
interacting
level.
with the
No, it's the same
criminal.
thing.
Leaving a car unlocked with the keys in the ignition.
The same fucking
That
thing. Yeah.
that is entirely on the person who gets in there and turns that ignition. That's entirely on them.
Same with the person who's trying to, like, you know, oh, I'm alone by whatever it is, right? XYZ. I'm radicalized now. And then, like, oh, here comes some guy, I think he's my friend, and says, you know, who commit this crime together. It's the same fucking thing, dude.
It
It's
is
the same
not
kind
the
of
same
bullshit-ass
fucking
trap, dude. It's
thing,
the same
man.
trap. And it's all bullshit, dude. It's the same trap, and that is horseshit. It's the same fucking trap. It's the same thing, dude. I mean, come on.
You mean the FBI who's first radicalizing them in the first place? Who they
No,
start a
I
little
didn't
group
say
of
that. I
guys
didn't
and then
say
they're the
that.
ones that introduce the
I did
idea
not
of, hey,
say-
let's go
I
kidnap
did
a
not
governor.
say that the
Hey,
FBI
let's
is
go
not
buy
dicks.
fertilizer.
I
They
did not
come
say
up with the ideas.
This
They're the
sucks
originator
a
of the
lot of
idea.
dicks.
Oh my god. I did
This
not say
sucks
that
dicks.
the FBI came up with the ideas.
This
They don't.
sucks dicks.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Moving on.
Let's move on. But like, I'm right. So there we go.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
What the fuck is this thing? I don't know. Is it
What am I fucking listening
Is it an
at?
observer from
What
Fringe?
is this?
I'm gonna kill the audio so we don't get a
That's
strike.
uncanny as fuck.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
It
Is that a
reminds
man?
Me, yeah, it's a man.
Is
it
this
reminds
a person or is this an automaton?
This reminds
some
me
kind
of the observers from Fringe, which were
Is
meant
this some
to be
kind
uncanny.
of android? This looks like a fucking automaton.
Yeah, like, we don't have any context on, like, is this themed, you know, thing that, like, they have to come out in a certain way for whatever reason. Who knows
This
what this
is
is? I don't
unsettling.
fucking know anything about the
I
fashion
don't
or
like
whatever.
this future. I want to get off this ride. Someone
I
take
don't
me
want to
away.
live on this planet anymore. Yeah.
Next one's more humorous.
Although I do understand the meme he's referencing, I don't think that one should have made the cut tonight. Yeah. All right, moving on.
You're confident that these devastating sanctions are going to be as devastating as Russian missiles and bullets and tanks?
Yes, Russian bullets, missiles, and tanks in Ukraine. Yes, I am.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He's all the way there. He's
dude.
there.
I don't understand the problem. Why was that? Like, why would we even watch that? Like, obviously,
Most,
he's talking about,
popular president in history.
81 million votes.
81 million votes.
I mean, hang
Jinx,
on.
you owe me a Coke.
Wait a second. Is he wrong? I mean, Russian missiles and tanks.
I mean,
is that wrong?
He is.
So. That's obviously what's happening. He is that. Yeah, he
is that. He is.
He is. So, like, I don't understand the problem, you guys. Not only that, but he's always been. You can look back.
Right. His record.
He's always been.
Listen here, Jack.
Fat. Listen here, Fat. He has always been.
He has always been Russian.
Yeah.
Missiles and bullets and tanks.
Yeah. So moving along to the next one. This one is just welcome to our world.
Oh yeah, this is
welcome to my life
right here. Late stage capitalism, as they say.
Who wants to go with me at Applebee's tonight, boys?
Oh man, I'm a big fan now. Maybe Carl Gon of Sakkad would be the manager.
Sargon, the Applebee's manager.
Yeah, Sargon of Sakkad. Yeah. Soygon of what was the other one? It was Soygon of something. I can't remember what it was now.
What was it? Carl of Swindon is another one.
Yeah. Carl Gon of Binge Cod. Yeah.
Of Cookcod.
Cookcod, yeah.
See, I always thought it was a little bit of chicken, fried. Right? A little bit of chicken, fried. Like the chicken. Chicken, fried, of course.
Right, not chicken fried, chicken, fried, right.
A little bit of chicken, fried.
But that didn't fit in the rhythm.
Like, okay,
a little bit of chicken, fried.
All right, fried. Chicken.
Fried.
Our best batter,
Right, of course. Right.
Not chicken fried.
Of course.
Hey,
little bit of chicken fried.
Hey, it looks like Nailbender's up for Applebee's.
Dude,
how about you, Mijjt? Jay?
Unpopular opinion. I quite enjoy Applebee's, and you guys can go fuck
yourselves. That is an unpopular opinion.
Yeah,
they're fine.
That is.
It's not like oh my god, let's go to fucking favorite. But if someone's like, hey, let's go to Apple,
I'll be like, I'm okay with this.
It's like the same as like with Chili's or something
or
like that.
Denny's. They don't do the greatest quality ever. It's not a mom and pop, but they do their job fine.
They have consistent standards, correct? Yeah, they're consistent.
Well, that's because all of their consistent standards come on a fucking truck.
Okay, but same with fast food restaurants, except it's like a slightly.
Well, I don't eat at fast food restaurants either, so like.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fucking. I'm gonna have Ruth Chris 3 nights a week. I'm sorry, okay? So I'm sorry that your standards are so high. All right, but some of us need to save it. Okay.
But also, the other thing you have to keep in mind here, though, with John is when somebody says, "Hey, let's go to Applebee's," he's usually got the munchies.
Well, yeah, it's the perfect drunk munchies.
Dude, what am I fucking 19? Sure. I don't get the munchies anymore, dude. 19, dude. I've been smoking, man.
I mean, that explains a lot. Sounds like he's fried his brain by this point.
I'm saying I don't get the munchies anymore. Not as much. I used to, but like, not as much.
Wow. This is unconfirmed audio, but
who knows what kind of actual translation this is? I don't speak Russian.
Look, we're not. It's not fully confirmed if this is true or not, but it's meme worthy.
Based if true. For
Well,
sure.
you know what? You know what's funny, you guys? Pause this, please.
Sorry.
You know what's funny, you guys, is like Russian prohibition on like the troops or anyone filming and broadcasting, you know, progress and screenshots and proofs and locations and stuff. That bit them in the ass in 2014. And that's part of why it was so fertile. But like these days, it's one of the reasons that they're able to lose the propaganda war. It's one of the reasons that myths like the Ghost of Kiev and of perhaps this island are able to take hold. It's because one side controls the information narrative. Like Russia has no role in the information war at this time. They are neither providing information, nor are they confirming, nor denying any information.
But that does give them an advantage as well, keeping them
in
mysterious.
a way, it really does.
Yeah.
In a way, only
Keeps
if
people
they're
guessing.
able to close the deal quickly.
Yeah.
If this gets long and drawn out, then it begins to lead.
They have about a week total to pull this off.
See, that's the thing is they understand the news cycle. You got to give them that. Like,
yeah,
he understands that. Okay, we have this limited time, to be interesting, and to have the world's eyes on us like full time. And so he's like, okay, well, let's fucking move in.
Let's
Like this
just
kind
black
of thing.
it out. Yeah, let's just black it out and move in and as quickly as we can get things done so that by the end of the news cycle, it's over. And like we have this to report. These are our casualties. These are our losses and gains. Like, you know, we have this. These talks are in progress. Like,
and then nobody gives a shit anymore.
Right, and no one cares anymore. Right,
And Ukraine basically now no longer has any support, and they have to capitulate.
Right. It's like that's this is what the whole thing was like. They were the left were all like going after Trump for being like, oh, it's genius and he's savvy, but like they quoted just those two words.
Yeah,
like those would be the only words in quotes, whereas everything else was like framing it.
Yeah, surrounded by
like,
non-quotes.
He's praising Putin, but like, no, what he's doing is strategically and tactically brilliant. If you were trying to achieve his goals, this is how you should do it, and he's doing that. That's all it's saying.
But these
it's
people
not
are
saying like,
fucking
oh, I'm
small-brained
praising like those actions. It's like, no. If you're going to do this, that would be the way to do it. But he's fucking brilliant and savvy at what his goals are and achieving them. Right? That's not the same as like praising it. But of course, they're all like, "Oh my god!"
Well, you can respect the craft.
Whatever.
It's called respecting the craft.
Well, not only that, not only respecting the craft, but like they're in the same field, right?
Yeah.
He was like Trump was president, right? They're in the same field, and so it's like respecting another athlete for having skill,
other
in the
accomplishments.
same right in the same field. Like, oh, this person has achieved a lot, and he's smart and savvy. He's quick on this. Like, he's got a quick backhand. Oh, so you want him to win?
I better
You know what I
fear
mean?
his
It's like, it's fucking
backhand.
retarded.
Right.
That's fucking retarded. That's
Right. If you're
retarded.
asking me what my strategy against him is, I'm gonna acknowledge
It's a
his
different-
backhand and fucking compensate for that.
Not
Of
only,
course.
yeah.
Like, yeah, absolutely. It's fucking ridiculous to be like, oh my god, he said something that like positive.
Yeah, he
towards
totally
people.
sucks NATO dick and can't do
It's so
shit. Like
fucking
his
retarded.
technology is so last century and fucking like.
Well, also remember when they said
totally
that they tried to
underestimates
use the gotcha that
capability.
Putin said he preferred Trump. I think that was because he actually respects Trump, and if Trump says he's going to do something, he's going to damn well do it.
He's gonna do it,
Look, they're
right?
still going to be
That's the-
rivals. They're still going to hate each other for various reasons. Trump put some of the toughest sanctions on Russia that have ever been put there, but he was consistent and predictable. So
No more
Putin could
mean
work around.
tweets.
I think it's more. I think it's more that he doesn't. He plays boldly, just like
Yeah.
Putin does.
Yeah.
Like whether or not, so like that doesn't mean that they're in agreement. It just means
No.
that they're playing the game aggressively and they respect each other's ability to play the game. It does not mean
Also,
that they are
given enough
allies. It's not that they
time-
like each other. It just means that they respect each other's ability to play the game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Also, given enough time, Trump likely would have led to the U.S. just basically, getting out of Russia's backyard. because there's no reason for us to be fucking with Russia. Their geopolitical goals are not in
last meme.
Last meme.
The last video.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep, this video.
As you were illustrating just a moment ago.
It's very sad when Germany makes a massive oil and gas deal with Russia, where you're supposed to be guarding against Russia, and Germany goes out and pays billions and billions of dollars a year to Russia. So we're protecting Germany, we're protecting France, we're protecting all of these countries, and then numerous of the countries go out and make a pipeline deal with Russia, where they're paying billions of dollars into the coffers of Russia. So we're supposed to protect you against Russia, but they're paying billions of dollars to Russia.
Weaken NATO, which
and I
is why
think
this
that's very
happened.
inappropriate. And the
Germany
former chancellor of Germany
because they
is the head of the
bypassed
pipeline company that's
Ukraine.
supplying the gas. Ultimately, Germany will have almost 70% of their country controlled by Russia with natural gas. So you tell me, is that appropriate? I mean, I've been complaining about this from the time I got in. It should have never been allowed to have happened. But Germany is totally controlled by...
Yeah. He's right on every single one of those points. They're trying to claim that Trump, because he was mean to some of the leaders of NATO, weakened NATO, when those same leaders were doing bullshit like this. You are literally handing control of your country's energy to the Russians. What did you expect would happen?
That's globalism for you, Seawall. It's what they wanted. They're offsetting their carbon. They're offsetting their carbon emissions, and they're offsetting their fucking productivity to China, and they're offsetting their carbon.
But they think the Chinese and the Russians aren't going to take advantage of that?
Well, and they're calling it green. They're calling this is progress. This is globalism. This is neoliberalism at work.
And it's biting them in the ass.
This is the system doing what it does. And it may be biting them in the ass, but they don't see it as that. It's just another thing that they can fucking deal with. Our lives, we'll suffer, and things won't change, back to the way they were. They will only progress. This is progress. This is globalism at work.
Dude, it's so fucking ugly. God damn it, man. It's so fucking just... you're making me tired. You're making me tired, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's just so fucking... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can express it at the moment. It's just, it's insidious. I think insidious is probably the best word to use for it.
Yep. Well, we're getting a little long in the tooth here, boys.
Well, I also think we're a little black-pilled at this point.
Yeah, I'm glad
Always
you
been black
ended
pill.
with a black pill. Like, maybe we should think of a white pill to end with instead, because, like, it's a lot of black pill right at the end.
Yeah, I always end with a white pill, so...
I'll just keep drinking.
I don't know if you're following it, but update from the Curtis Reeves trial. Not guilty, all charges.
Who's that?
The former cop that shot a guy in a movie theater.
Number 2053.
Yeah.
Well, no, the story. Here's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
He guy in a row in front of him, basically fucking around on his phone. And Curtis Reeves asked him, "Hey, can you put that away, please?" Guy cussed him out. So Curtis Reeves, being an old man, got up, walked to management, said, "Hey, there's a guy with his phone on." Management didn't do anything. Reeves went back to the theater, sat back down, and noticed the guy put his phone away. And Curtis Reeves said, "Sorry about that." Apologized. And this guy started flipping the fuck out, chucked his phone at him, and tried to jump over the fucking chairs to attack a 70-year-old man.
What?
So what did he do? Pull up his 22 North American Arms 22 Magnum revolver? Mini revolver?
No, he pulled out a 9mm and put a round in the guy's chest.
Oh, well, good. Based NRA instructor.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just... Curtis Reeves just wanted to watch a movie. And this 40-year-old hothead basically tried to beat up an old man.
These young whippersnappers jumping over the seats in the movie theaters. God damn, all rootin' tootin' shooting him in the chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. God.
Well, yeah, that event
That'll
happened
learn
8
him.
years ago, Katie
That's
said.
fucked up.
They dragged out the trial.
I'm sure they did.
I'm sure, yeah, but
Well, I mean, he was an old man at the time, so dragging it out was probably the smart move.
I don't know.
On their
I've never
part.
heard of this shit.
I
I
follow
know this,
Ricada
man.
law, so that was the trial they were
like,
covering.
right, but like, you know,
We
if
have
it
a lot
was,
of Ricada law guys here, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ricada
if
law
it's like,
fags.
if it's like, yeah, if it's against the cops, then I'm like, all right, well, the cops are probably wrong. So yeah, there it is. When did that
Now,
happen? So
two
Katie said,
private
I don't know.
citizens
Yeah.
in an altercation, one
I'll
of
say it
whom
now
was
here.
armed.
If I'm ever on a jury and there's a cop on the defense, I'm gonna go ahead and say guilty. So
Even if there's a video with
Vote to
jury.
even if
convict.
there's a video with a suspect holding the gun to the cop's head saying, "I'm gonna fucking shoot you," then I'm gonna shoot your
Yes.
wife who's behind you, and the guy,
Correct.
pulls out a knife and is
Yeah.
able to stab
and
him.
their baby, and their dog, and
Yeah.
their fucking snail, and their fucking cat, and their fucking. I don't give a fuck who he's holding the gun to. All right, see them all. All right, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I'm just kidding. No,
Assuming the cop is guilty by
He's-
default, will only get you worse quality cops over time.
All right, good. So the more people will realize what fucking useless
should
pieces of shit they are.
accelerate.
Yeah, great. That just
Accelerate.
helps me.
No,
That just
people
helps me,
respond
yeah.
by handing them more power to stop fucks like you.
Like
From
me,
what?
am I doing?
Yeah. Smoking weed,
What did
maybe?
I do?
Like
Yeah, what did I do?
pissing
I
on the
You
street
keep getting
corner,
cops sent to
like-
jail, so now people respond by saying,
I've
"Okay, it's
never
illegal
been-
to
I've-
prosecute cops."
I've never been arrested, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I've never been arrested, not once.
Generous like you belong on the cross.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Like, I guess I should be arrested. I don't know.
Degenerates like you should be.
Right, like.
Oh, I love that line. Degenerates like you belong on the cross. The Legion
I
is
guess so,
based
even though
for
I've
some
nothing
reasons,
wrong.
but not based for others.
Oh my God, he was just an old man. He wasn't a cop anymore. No. Once a cop, always a cop. You did the things you did. You know, I was just kidding. Katie said, I really don't know anything about this case. I have no fucking clue what this thing is talking about. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, these
But,
fucking Ricada law fags are all like circle jerking.
like, we love this fucking guy, and I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, we get it. You
They've been
covered
pretty
Kyle
good on their.
Rittenhouse
They've
and
been pretty
got
good on their
babies. I
assessments. They
understand.
call
I
it
get that.
Rittenhouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
They were a little split on Chauvin. They got Kim
But they
Potter
really
wrong,
got
but
big
they
for-
actually said that the judge fucked up
Rittenhouse.
hardcore on Kim Potter.
Yeah, Katie says completely correct. 3 felonies a day.
Yeah.
Just saying. Like, yeah. That's the average that each American commits is 3 felonies per day.
Yep. So
It's
well,
it's fucking ridiculous. Like,
I
it's so
keep
easy
seeing
to
the
commit a
time,
felony.
so we got to get going, boys.
Let's do it. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Play us out, Johnny.
All right, so guys, oh my God! So if you have not already, hit that fucking like button. Dude, there's like a bunch of you in chat and like almost no likes. It's fucked up.
There's like
Fix
0
that right now. Also, if you have not already, just in case you're seeing us for the first time for some reason, hit that subscribe button and stuff. Also, look down in the description. We've got like a Discord link and stuff. We got like a Twitter link and stuff, and buy me a coffee that has like perks and whatnot. And so yeah, make sure you go and check those out. And we will see you guys this coming Tuesday. So it's actually going to be less than a week
On
between
time.
episodes. It's going to be fucking crazy. Yo. Also, we might have some content coming tomorrow night. If we do, I will tweet them and send them over to Seawall. But
No, I would need to remember. I need to do a lot of editing.
no, not you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we're gonna have Steven Ignoramus over in Studio Lejeune.
Yeah.
And then also Mijjt will be in house in Studio Lejeune.
That's right.
So we may or may not do something. Who knows? Something might happen. Something might not. Who knows? You know, it's a bunch of autists hanging in a room. So we'll see.
Yeah, anything could happen.
I'm drunk.
Anything could happen. Well, obviously.
Oh yeah, and there's 2 big ass bottles of bourbon whiskey.
That's right. Well, 1.5 probably by the end of the night. I don't know. Who knows?
I see. Yeah, you're gonna keep drinking too, right? Yeah, me too. Shit.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys Tuesday night and possibly before. So we'll see. See you guys.
Have a good night, all.
Everyone.
I love some of you.
From Kentucky Brown Jackson.
Figure out who you are amongst yourselves. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.